called Defect for a reason. Play as the Silent, please. The Silent is my weakest character. Let's go. I think first Echo Form was a good pick, but you were pretty unlucky in the gang fight, and with the layout in general. Yeah, the layout was grim, no doubt about that. Hello Jake, says somebody with a bizarre name. I followed your channel because I really like Frostpunk. Why don't you play the sequel? I did play the sequel. I beat the story mode, and I beat the Utopia mode on Captain difficulty. But there was nothing really left to do after that, so I have not played more of it since. Right, Silent, what do we do with you? I am loath to change out your starting relic, because Ring of the Snake is amazing. Random rare for all my gold. Tempting. But there's also just 100 gold, which is also tempting. Because there's an early shop that I could immediately put the 100 gold into. We are forced at gunpoint to take on an early elite. Elites can appear no earlier than the 6th floor. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Or 7th, or 8th. That's very bad. Maximum elite allocation is 2, no matter what we do. However, there's a rather tempting placement, if only for the bonfires over to the far left. Upgrade, fight, upgrade, relic, upgrade, fight. And we're out of here. That's really good, and that speaks well towards taking a random rare relic. Excuse me. Any bad random rare relics? I don't know the relic's rarity off the top of my head. Hold on. There we go. Needed a drink of water pretty desperately there. All the more reason I'm glad I don't face cam around here. You don't want to see me coughing and spluttering away. Well, maybe you do, but that's your problem. I'm not very familiar with all the different relics' rarities. And I often don't know which ones are shop relics and which are not. Like, Waffle is a shop relic, Frozen Eye is a shop relic, but is Unceasing Top? No, it is not. Anyway, I think it's random rare. What's in the box? Oh, Thread and Needle. I am a big fan of this relic right here. I even prefer it over the likes of Orichalcum. 4 plated armor, so 4 defense at the end of every turn, although as you take damage, it will go away, so try not to take damage. That does speak well towards taking the far left route. Let's do it. Thread and Needle often means that one single defend is enough to do all of your defense needs in a turn. Silent's biggest problem, though, she's extremely anemic. She deals next to no damage. So the only other card that she has apart from her strikes that does damage is Neutralize, and it only does 3. So you desperately, more than any other character, need damage-dealing cards off of the Silent. Doesn't matter if it's poison, or hitting hard, or terror, you just need damage. Well, defend thanks to plated armor does full block, but I can play anything anyway, so it doesn't really matter much. This starts to matter a little more, but Survivor takes care of this. Survivor means I can turf the defend and still do some damage, but it's so slow on the cultist. I need 3 strikes to kill you, and I don't get that. So, bad times had by one Silent. Oh god, it's bad and getting worse. Strikes, please. Strike, and not another strike. Uh-oh. I am in what one could reasonably call trouble here. This is completely unavoidable as well. I'll take 2 if I only play defends here. But I could just be mortgaging my problems. Strike, strike, and neutralize will kill you, so I think I will take that chance. If this doesn't work out, I am taking a ton of damage, but it did work out. Thank goodness. Terrifying fight. Well, only one of these does damage, and it's pretty mediocre. The Flying Knee does 2 more damage than a strike. The extra energy is hard to make good use of. But Flying Knee is the only one I could reasonably take right now. Prepared is actually a hand slimmer. You draw Prepared, you draw another card, you discard one. If you had 5 cards, you now have 4. I'm not a big fan of prepared unless you already have discard synergy, which we do not. Flying knee, come to me. Hick! Ooh, you'd have to not draw both strike and neutralize to not have a kill on that last turn. Well, still could happen. Or could it? 15 coming in. We block an additional 4, but that still speaks to survivor, defend, and hope that these guys cheer up a little bit, because I don't want to take any avoidable damage, if you please. That thread and needle is putting in some crazy work already. We don't get stats on it because it doesn't have stats to track. You can't track this, but still happy with what I'm seeing here. I think that's just, I kill you, and you should die pretty trivially next turn. Yeah, flying knee and any other damage source kills that louse. Any other damage source. Get out of here. Much better fight. Well, deadly poison is damage. Could be our first step into making a poison build. We're fighting against the Hexaghost. Hexaghost is rather weak to poison. Come to think of it, so is the Guardian. The slime boss is a good counter to poison, but we don't have to deal with him. It's a shame, because Escape Plan is really nice. It's a free draw, maybe get block card. That's kind of sweet. Dagger Spray, not too terrible either. I always think that this is a piece of toast. You just slamming your knife into some toast in this image. Must be that little burn mark down there. Even so, I think I want to take the deadly poison. Every time I go into a poison build, I always feel like I'm short 1 or 2 poison cards. 4 damage to all twice. Yeah, it's pretty good. Well, is it really? The upgrade is... nah, forget it. Bring me that poison. It doesn't upgrade very well, does it? I think it only upgrades to 7 poison. Yeah. Oh well, I need damage. I can't turn down damage. You have no AoE. Yeah, but it's floor 3! Oh no, I don't have all the perfect cards set up by floor 3. Woe is me. Right, what are we doing here? You just die to 1 bit of poison. But I might rather you just die rather than do your negative effect on me. And I can do exactly that. I can knee you in the face. Strike you down. A bit of a shame. I would have loved to slap poison onto spiky slime, but I didn't want the debuff. And I certainly didn't want damage either. Well, I don't want this either, but fortunately I don't have to eat this. Get out of here. Alright, get a bit of money, get a few options. The Eviscerate immediately making me wish that I had taken the Prepared. I love Eviscerate. Even if you don't get a discount on it, it's this nice big heavy damage card. And you very often can, but Eviscerate is hard to take right now with no discard synergy. Then again, discard cards are hard to take with no discard synergy. Riddle with Holes is just a bad card in my opinion. 3 damage 5 times, it scales immensely well with strength, but it's hard for Silent to get strength. Blade Dance, on the other hand, is 1 energy, 12 damage. Not only that, it works well with exhaust synergies, card playing synergies. There's a lot of synergies with Blade Dance. Get in here. And the upgrade is pretty meaty on it as well. Right, first hard pool fight. It's Single Slaver, immediately trying to hurt me, but please don't hurt me. You fail to hurt me, but you try again. Try again. Well, I'm saying don't hurt me, please. That Thread Needle putting in so much work, it's unreal. Even with this, thanks to Thread Needle, a single defend and I take 9 points of damage. That is French for not a single point. And the Slaver should be well dead almost no matter what I draw. There we go. For insurance reasons, it is the poison that will kill you, not me. Speed Potion. Boy, thinking about it, that's the first potion we've got so far out of 1, 2, 3, 4 fights. At least we have a potion going into our Forced Elite. Flex. We've gone too far this time. Both of these are discard synergy cards, making me feel even more foolish for not having picked up that Prepared earlier on. Had I picked up the Prepared, I could have taken Eviscerate, I could have taken either of these. Probably the Reflex, draw is nice. As it stands, the Poison Stab is not great. But it's a bit of poison, and it's a bit better than a strike, so I kind of got to take that. Shiv decks are an easy win, says JJ. Oh, what? Except by A20, you have a 66% chance of facing the Time Guy on floor 3. Yeah, Time Guy kind of craps all over a lot of Shiv plays. I reject the idea that it's an easy win, but... well, maybe on non-A20. You'd have to step up and show us. Ooh, nice. 2% treasure chance, and we got it. What's in the box? The potion belt. You better believe I'm taking the potion belt over the key. Being able to have 4 potions is pretty good. What's the Ascension that removes one of your potion slots? Ascension 11 drops you from 3 potion slots down to 2, and you really feel that. Going back up to 4 feels pretty good. Do upgrades feel good? Blade Dance will give me an extra Shiv for 4 more damage. The Poison Stab Plus suddenly starts dealing out an extra poison and an extra 2 damage. That's quite good. Of all my options, I actually think it's one of the better ones, the Poison Stab Plus. There's the Early Recall if I feel like none of these are worth my upgrade, but I'm not buying that. Who are we fighting against? Hexaghost. You know what that speaks to? Neutralize Plus. I want the extra turn of weak, if you please. Alright, now into this terrifying elite. If it's Gremlin Ob, I'm probably dead. That is the saddest thing. But we have a 66% chance that it is not Gremlin Ob. However, if it's not Gremlin Ob, there's a 50% chance that this is Gremlin Ob. And Spicy Gremlin Ob is even more deadly to me. Actually, I think this is pretty bad, but let's go. It is not Gremlin Ob. It is, in fact, the characters that make me wish I had taken the Dagger Spray. But did I take the Dagger Spray? I did not. Also, I immediately lose some of my plated armor. That is full of suck. Oh well. Oh well, oh well. Thankfully I got rid of your stuff there, so I can neutralize you and take a tiny shred less damage. That said though, this might just be speed potion for my defense. Let me think. I'm currently blocking 13, taking 4. This fight can get really out of hand because those dazeds are going to crush my deck. No additional draw or anything. I love watching new players fall into the trap of hitting the middle one. Yeah, it's easy to think that because he's hitting you first, right? You think he's the threat, but no, you have to take care of one of the outer ones. Generally, there's always exceptions. That is 12 damage, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 damage. Not enough to kill Sentry, not by a long shot. The only question I have here is Speed Potion. If I take the Speed Potion, I can just full block with ease and then smack one of them down with Blade Dance, which is probably better than Deadly Poison, right? Probably. That's 12. This is 5 and 4 and 3, which is 12, and then some more. Blade damage is more front-loaded, though. Drinking this potion saves me barely any health, actually. Forget it. Tough fight. Especially with the potion belt. It's not like I need to free up space over there. Okay, with this, Survivor still saves my bacon. And kneeing you and striking you puts just an end to you. Also frees me up from more of the dazed problems. And we're about to have dazed problems. Starting right now. Holy hell. Speed potion saves me 3 here, but also 2 of my plated armor. Not worth it yet. Plated armor of no consequence here. Tough fight. I better get a damn good relic out of this. Yeesh. Okay, can I kill you? 12. Yeah, not a chance, but I have to try. You'll be dead before you next attack me, so I shouldn't even think about hitting you. Well, actually, that's not true. I could have saved myself 3 of these dazed, as if we didn't have enough of them. Let's get rid of your artifact and hope you die. Okay, we're not out of the woods yet. One bad roll of what we get, and we're still taking more damage. Alright, you're dead. You are super, super dead. Goodbye. Tough, tough fight. I think we got through it almost optimally, whilst saving the potion. Ugh. I mean, early ceramic fish is a lot of money, but it doesn't strengthen us for our very lethargic Act 1. The gold is welcome. The distilled chaos is welcome. Wish it was an entrepot, but that'll do. Take that, so whatever card we take adds dosh. Catalyst. We might never see one again. It's got to be Catalyst. Get over here. Catalyst is actually a strong contender for the upgrade. But we have Spicy Elite coming up. Do the upgrades first. Triple the enemy's poison. We are now a poison deck. If it says poison on it, we generally want the card. And the relic. Big chest for big relic. Stone Calendar. At the end of turn 7, deal 52 damage to all enemies. Hallway fights shouldn't be going on for 7 turns, but this will be useful against Hexaghost, so get in here. I almost never take the blue key early unless it's a horrible, horrible relic like Darkstone Piriat. Alright, keep moving. The rest is actually quite tempting right now. If it's Gremlin Orb, I could need it. You know, Gremlin Orb is not a Stone Calendar fight, though, that's for sure. That Sentries fight would have been a Stone Calendar fight. I'm almost tempted to upgrade Deadly Poison. Suddenly makes Catalyst a lot better. Going from 7 poison to 21 poison quite rapidly will end a lot of fights. But going 5 to 15 is not a big deal. But the resting is tempting. Because, yeah, if it's Gremlin Orb, I am hosed. 50% chance Spicy Gremlin Orb, 50% chance Spicy Lagavulin. All bad, and I do want to take it, because I'm a big fan of Act 1 spiciness. Nob will do 8, then 27. Yeah. Yeah, but if I make him angry, he will do more than that. I still think it's rest. I'm either going to rest before or after this anyway. Might as well rest before so I can survive to the boss fight. Oh, it was not. It was instead metallicized Lagavulin, which is still not great, but, if I knee you, I get the extra energy for next turn, and I want to set you up with as much poison as possible. In the ideal world, we draw Deadly Poison, Poison Stab, Catalyst next turn. Because he wakes up when he takes poison damage, so just don't draw me Catalyst before anything else. This is fine. Neutralize will keep him weakened on his first big strike. We'll definitely get Poison Stab Catalyst on the next turn. Fine by me. I'm going to take quite a bit of damage, but that's okay. I could actually Distilled Chaos if I wanted to proceed yet further. He's going to wake up anyway, so I may as well strike. Well, we didn't get our poison. However, what I can do is Distilled Chaos to get the poison stab down and then Catalyst him. And I will do exactly that. Oh, that was amazing. We Distilled Chaos into more Deadly Poison, which makes this Catalyst Plus just utterly destroy Lagavulin. Yeah, you are dead. Dead. I can even full block just to dab on you entirely. However, I could play Blade Dance and take 1 if I think that's for the better of the fight. My block options don't look terrific going forward. If I draw neutralize, you'll do 15. Do I speed up the fight by doing this damage? Currently you're dead in 3 turns. $101. Then you're gonna go down to 60. Yeah, I don't think I advanced the fight with Blade Dancing. It's just all blocking all the time now. Let Poison do its thing. Yeah, because these next two just utterly destroy you. And Neutralize is here to help me out. And your Metallicize does not help you. This doesn't help me, though. I'm still taking 10 if I do this. Would I Speed Potion to save myself 5 health? With Hexaghost coming up, I say no. A little bit of damage for Hexaghost is fine. And now you cannot hurt me, so goodbye. Didn't even need Stone Calendar. Ugh, Dreamcatcher. Not my first pick of Relic. Not even in my top 90% of Relic picks. But we do get a Potion rebate. And another Catalyst. Baby, baby, come to me. I don't care about the shivs anymore. Ooh. Face, let me touch. Maybe trade. There was a 40% chance of a good face. Ignore the 50, it is 40. 40% chance of a bad face. The bad faces are very, very bad. One of them makes your next chest empty. I forget what the other one does. But the good faces can be very good. The face of Cleric gives you +1 max hit points after every fight. And the face of Greed gives you 50 gold for every question mark room. The 20% middling draw is the face of Cultist, which just makes you go caw every fight. And that alone, I think, is worth the chance. Hey, face of Cleric. At the end of combat, raise max hit point by 1. Very welcome on Silent. It's funny, though, both the good outcomes, it's good for taking more questions or it's good for taking more combats. So let's go. Right, Spiky Slime coming at me with a rather dangerous 18 right out the gate. Catalyst that does nothing for me. I guess I'm only taking 4 here. Still not thrilled about it, though. The problem with you is you split. That's going to take you down to what? 40 something. 47. 35 is the split. Now you're going down to 43. Wait, what? Well, you are going down to 43. 35 is a split. 43, 39. Do not bring them down to 35. Even if that means some shivs go into the draw pile. Now I need to hit them as hard as I can, although the options are fleeting. That was pretty bad. Damn you, Ascender's Bane. Now you split, you lose the poison, and these guys are here. Fortunately, well, I can almost full block. That's good enough for me. No, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just killed him. Never block when you can kill. Oh, I'll take 1 damage for my mistake. Might take more, though. Might take more, huh? 8 and 6 is enough. Right, don't make the same mistake again. Goodbye. There we go. Not only do you get the max hit points, you actually heal 1 as well. That's rather nice. A fire potion is also very nice. Sneaky Strike can be good, but if you don't have the discard, it's not really there. The backflip is welcome because I have not taken any block cards. Damage, 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 no block. I need this backflip. I might even upgrade that backflip. Although I do want to upgrade the... Uh-oh. Well, the Blade Dance can kill one of them. What am I doing? Blade Dance. Kill one of the higher hit point 6 dealing damages, please. Now 12 is coming in, meaning defend, defend saves me. Actually, just Survivor saves me, but the catalysts do nothing. This could yet be a problem for me. Suck luck with top decking catalysts. Firepot was an option, but I want to save it if at all possible. Now it's starting to not look possible. This is scary. Right, Flying Knee Deadly Poison kills you. I will accept my fate. Yes, I will. Taking damage for Hexaghost is not a big deal. It just lowers the amount of damage Hexaghost does with its big attack. 4 and 3 doesn't quite kill you, unfortunately. 4 and 4 does. Save the extra damage for one of these suckers. You. Oh, that backflip. Back one's already dead, so just kill the front one, let it die, all is well. Alright, not bad. Could have been a lot worse. Terror. I like Terror, but it doesn't play into Poison. Calc Gamble is almost always good. I don't believe in Choke. It's not an A20 card. If you can make this card work on A20, I want to see it, because it's just too heavy. Too damn heavy. You play Choke, and then what do? You play one other card? Woohoo. It's gotta be Calc Gamble, right? Pretty good with an upgrade, but I'm in desperate need of block, so I think Backflip will be my will be my upgrade. Resting does get me extra card, but you don't want to rest before Hexaghost unless you're really about to die. However, Catalyst Plus would end Hexaghost. Yeah, I think I need that. Yeah, let's do it. Works great with bullet time, yeah, but then you can't draw more. Would work great with bullet time and some way to create but not draw cards, like a dead branch. Alright, Hexaghost with the Hexa most. Let's try and make him Hexa toast. Knee him in the face, shiv him, shiv him, shiv him. Hate that we again top deck a catalyst and carry on with our lives. 4x6 coming in, making me say, why didn't I upgrade my backflip? Currently we block 14, we lose most of our plated armor. However, if we drink our speed potion, we use these two and take nothing. Already sold on that. Oh man, look at neutralize right here. That's also kind of cool. Doesn't do anything, but it will make you weaker next turn as well. Gamble 2 cards. Wouldn't mind getting my poison stab down. It's all the same to me. There's my poison stab. There's the first of my catalysts. Next catalyst plus wins the fight. No questions asked. No need to block. We have Thread and Needle. Thank you, Deadly Poison. Whilst I have tempting options for damage, gotta remember, poison is my damage in this fight. Next Catalyst Plus, as I said, wins everything. Just needs to appear in my hand any moment now. There we go. Thank you kindly. You are dead, dead, dead. Thought you were hot. Guess what? You're not. You are dead, dead, dead. Options. Bad options. Unload, Phantasmal Killer, and Malaise. There are some people that think Phantasmal Killer is fantastic. They're not wrong. But poison is how we do our damage. I could have done with a corpse explosion here, or an adrenaline. Or bullet time, maybe, but not this. Malaise can be great if we have the extra energy for it. Can be very oppressive. Chem X can make it extra good. It's the only one of these I'd consider taking, really. Unload is just so bad. Why would you want this? Discard synergy, I guess? Yeah. Yeah, it's Malaise or skip, so let's take Malaise. Alright, energy please. Silent more than most likes extra energy. Oh, well, this is tough. I have not removed any strikes or defends, so Panda Box is extremely tempting. Why have I not removed any strikes or defends? Because we didn't go to a single shop, that's why. The Fusion Hammer is no messing about extra energy, but no more upgrades. However, I've already upgraded the 2 cards that really matter. But it's got to be the Panda Box, right? Getting 10 random cards. I'm probably going to need to upgrade 2 and remove 2, but just a few good cards in that would be so much better than these strikes and defends, especially the strikes. The strikes are god-awful. The only issue with... well, there are plenty of issues, but an issue with Silent is you hate the strikes, you want to get rid of them. But they're your only cards that deal damage for a while, so you can't afford to get rid of them. Now that we have Deadly Poison, Catalyst, Poison Stab, we can afford to get rid of them. What's in the box? Alchemize is here. Glass Knife. Burst! Nauseous Fumes, another backflip. Dash? I'm okay with this. I'd like a few more block options, but I'm certainly okay with this. Only 1 power is a bit... yeah. Yeah, I'm certainly okay with this. That dash is nice with that 10 block, 10 damage. But the deck is a little unstable now. Blocking consistently isn't going to happen. I need block cards yesterday. I suppose another thing about the what's in the box was we did not get any real poison. Nauseous Fumes is not real poison. Bullet time could certainly be nice if I had some damn draw to go with it. And also we're on 3 energy, which is not where Silent likes to be. Right, these Act 2 elites still terrify me. I could maybe take one of the later ones on. Since we didn't take Fusion Hammer, I'm eager to get all of the rest sites that I can. I'm loaded with cash, and our only options for the merchant are front-loaded. That could be good or bad. Let's go this way. We like combats because of Face of Cleric, but let's not get ahead of ourselves on Act 2. Act 2 is Act Terrifying. Nice opportunity for an upgrade, a relic. If we feel like taking the elite, we'll take you on here. And then we are gonzo. Alright, I can get behind that. Our relic selection is okay, but it's not a lot of front-loaded power. Perhaps a shopping spree is in order. With $400 dues, absolutely. Alright, Double Thieves here to welcome us kindly into Act 2. But we have options this time. Not least of all, Reflex to draw 2 with a calculated gamble if I don't think this is better than what I could get. But it's probably as good as I can expect. Heck, backflip and dash already block pretty handily. It's 5 and 10 for 15, 19, take 3. It just could be better though. Yeah, the Thieves Herd I had no block and yet 400 gold. I'm trying to think of a way to thin things out here, potentially with the Fire Potion, but I'd need the Fire Potion and 30 more damage, which I'm not well suited for dealing. Maybe sod the backflip and do the dash and the calc gamble. The gamble is indeed a free discard on the reflex, but that would just draw me more cards. There's nothing magical that I'm looking at getting here. It's tough. 3 energy makes this really, really tough. I mean, I might gamble into bullet time. That's not unreasonable, but I get things like catalysts and they do nothing. You know what? I'm going to take the gamble. Come to me. Could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. I'm going to do this alchemize every combat I can, but I don't want to take 22. Random skill could be anything. We're all about the gambling today, it seems. Ha 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 ha, that's fantastic. Okay then, bugger at the back. You need to die, and you need to die fast. Could I just kill you right now? Is that even a possibility? If I apply 5 and then triple it, that's only going to be 33. That's not good enough. That's close, though. If only I had my other catalyst on hand. Well, and the energy to play it, I suppose. But what if I fire potioned? I could take you to 11. My main problem is I don't get to alchemize doing that. Yeah. I could kill you with deadly poison, catalyst, fire potion. But then, no alchemizing. How much am I willing to gamble on that alchemize? Not enough, because the damage I'm taking here is too crazy. There we go. 33 with fire potion, that's 53. Did not want to deal with your nonsense whatsoever. Be gone. Alright. Painful one to use my potion on, but better than taking tons of damage. These cards are... well, Blur is kind of a block card, but I don't like it. It's only 5 block. I don't make enough block for me to care about carrying it into the next turn either. So I think I have to say no to that. That said, am I actually going to find other block cards? Could be a good use for block on turns where I just have block, but those aren't going to be happening, so no thank you. Alright, shop, I need block cards, pretty please. Oh my. Leg sweep is a tantalizing option, but what do we have here? The Frozen Helix. Prevent the first time you take hit point loss each combat. I can't have both. Barely, but I can't. I think I need that leg sweep though, even though it's a little too expensive. I could take leg sweep with the Art of War. Art of War would be an excellent energy generator because most of what I do are skills. We can easily go turns without playing attacks. I think it's got to be leg sweep, Art of War. Anything more compelling? Frozen Eye is pretty amazing, but give me that. Oh, I could still get the Frozen Eye. Could also do a remove. Did I pick up anything that's just awful? Not really. Not really at all. Believe it or not, Poison Stab is one of the front runners for a remove that I can see here. Maybe Dagger Throw. Frozen Eye could be immense, though. Distraction is pretty awful. It can be good, though. It was pretty good there. Got me Corpse Explosion and won the fight. Might go for the Frozen Eye. We've got no other shops coming up this whole act. I hate outmaneuver. Just delaying the energy gain. And it's only 1 energy as well. It's worse than seeing red unupgraded. Maybe the other Noxious Fumes, the poison adds up nicely. Yeah, in a drawn-out fight. I don't really have the block to do drawn-out fighting. Automaton here, he dies to poison quite readily if you chew through the artifact. Which we should be able to do so, but I think it's Frozen Eye. Noxious Fumes would chew through that artifact rather nicely as well, though. Yeah, let's go. I need to spend that money, so let's spend it. and keep moving. Now, thanks to a quality of life mod I have, we can actually see our draw without constantly having to open up the draw pile. I don't know how people play without this when they have frozen egg, but this is a feature of Minty Spire. Also, oh boy, it's our good friend, the shelled Parasite. Actually, we have a good combo here with Burst and Distraction. I'll actually get 4 skills played. That's pretty good. They just better be good ones, because the shelled Parasite's coming in pretty nastily. So we'll get 2 free cards, and they'll be played twice, and they're all skills. And it's Blur and Cloak and Dagger, so that's pretty good on the defending myself front. Why was that only played once? Oh, Christ. I thought this was for your whole turn. Well, mistakes were made. Mistakes were certainly made. Okay, then. Yeah, I thought Burst was for your whole turn, but no, I was thinking of... What the hell was I thinking of? Some imaginary card that doesn't exist. Maybe I should have stopped and actually read the card. The double damage one? Probably that. Amplify is also just for the next power, isn't it? It's not all powers that turn. Oh well, mistakes made by me. Not for the first time, won't be for the last. Let's keep you neutralized. Although I love the Art of War, I need to minimize this incoming damage, and I need to build up the poison on you. And I don't want to see that again. Oh, a full block! So it all worked out perfectly. Who would have thought? Malaise, yes. How could it not be malaise? I need you weakened. I need you not hurting me so much. I think with malaise, the plated armor will do all of the blocking here, because you're going to go down to doing practically no damage. That's not quite no damage. Actually, that's pretty bad. That's going to remove a bit of my plated armor, but whatever. You were already weakened, that was my problem. I didn't realize I'd already weakened you. Gosh, I'm making plenty of mistakes today. Well, we know Catalyst and Alchemize are in my pile. I really want to play Alchemize. Don't want to take 13 damage, though. If I Calc Gamble, I can Leg Sweep and Alchemize. So I'm drawing 4, right? Yeah. Leg Sweep. Oh, right. It doesn't give me all the block because I am frail, as ever, but whatever. Just give me my Strength Potion. Just triple your paltry poison already. Yeah, I'm taking damage, but it's not the end of the world. Not yet, at least. Backflip almost saves me from everything. There we go. That's the fight one. You're not hurting me and you're dead next turn, and I've already done my alchemizing. All is well. Honestly, for Shelled Parasite fight, that was not bad at all. Gotta remember I can burst my alchemize. Try to remember that down the line. Deflect is crappy block, but it's still block. Dash might look nice, but it's an attack. And that's a bit of a problem with Art of War. I'm actually going to take that deflect. Really need some boosts to this thing, though. Yeah, on 3 energy, I kind of need you. But boy, do I need a way of building up my block value, my dexterity. Could do with a fancy footwork, my merchant friend. Wait, didn't we already see you? Ah, even though it's on sale, it's still too expensive. That's exactly the card that I wanted. Ah, man. Oh well. Them's the breaks. This is a pretty good bullet time. Bullet time, burst my alchemize, do everything. I feel like you might be understating your defense, maybe. maybe. Looking pretty good with all those potions to hand. Chosen can hit pretty hard, pretty fast. Let's apply a lot of weak on the Chosen. And work on killing the cultist. Should probably have considered one of these, like the Fear Pot. Oh well. Anything that's not an attack gives me dazed. Could be a problem, at least I know where they're going to be. Nauseous Fumes, Deadly Poison, Backflip. No, we got Catalyst right there, so if anything it would be Deadly Poison, Backflip, Catalyst. Don't like that I'm spreading out the damage here though. This fight's quite unpleasant. Chosen is a mighty character to fight. Things are getting mightier. Get out of here. Still taking a little bit too much, but we can get ourselves over to Survivor here. Still painful, though. I'll have some potions if the need arises. And a need may yet arise. Yeesh. 13 block, you say? Am I willing to accept that? See what we end up with. Fine by me. There we go. No need for that. All right, at least Chosen's out of the picture, but the cultist is the faster scaling of the two, and I still have you to deal with. Still have you to deal with. Please cease that. The cultist still isn't dying, though. Stone Calendar, save me! Stone Calendar will actually save me if I defend my way through this. I'm still taking a bit here, which is unfortunate. There we go. That'll put an end to you. Farewell. Okay, rough fight, but aren't they all? And I should have used a potion, because we get a poison potion, which is very welcome. If anything, it beats a Fear Pot. Yes. And no to these. Even though Heal Hook... Yeah, nah, sod that. Get these out of my face. Get me a much-needed upgrade. What do we think of upgrading? Alchemize to become free? Burst to affect 2 skills? I do a lot of skills, and Burst does not exhaust. Bullet time would be easier to play, but that's far less of a problem. Give me that Burst Plus, please. Double up my big heavy skills. Ah, and another free upgrade. Don't mind if I do. Malaise could always be playable if I upgrade it. As in, it would always do at least 1 strength and weak. How would just dash upgrade? That's pretty good output. But I think I'd rather get my leg sweep done. More weak, more block. Deflect Plus is pretty chunky for that upgrade, though. God, this whole deck makes me think I need an apotheosis. Almost wish I'd taken that blur at this point. Upgrading Alchemize always feels good to me. I hate missing out and making a potion. Yeah, we're full on potions right now, though. And I need to consider a way that gets me through probably this elite. The Act 2 elites are all about working through them quickly. I seem to have lost a bit of sight on my poison application. God, I wish I had Corpse Explosion. Count Gamble is worth consideration too if the hallway fights are going well. I wouldn't say they're going well, though. Far from it. Gun leg sweep. And the fun thing is I can have another upgrade. Oh wait, that's just the same difficult choice to make again, isn't it? If I upgrade bullet time, since I always know where it is, I can manipulate my draw into it, so I could do something like a backflip into bullet time and then play the bullet time. I'm willing to go for that. Frozen Eye makes this a better upgrade. Alright, and even more getting stronger for virtually no... Oh, hello, Centennial Puzzle. Very good draw. Get in here. Do I feel like taking on this elite now? Yeah, I do. Bring it on, Gremlin Leader. Well, this is a pretty good bullet time already. Just a shame there's not more poison here, but I actually do not mind using Poison Potion on Gremlin Leader. He's immediately hitting me with the 6x3. That's very rare. Tell you what, this is the backflip into bullet time. Amazing bullet time upgrade that I just did, allowing me to do this. Simply amazing. Okay, so we backflip, get ourselves burst and leg sweep. With bullet time, we could do all of this. That's good. That's better than good. It's not half bad. I am going to Poison Potion the Gremlin Leader, Poison Stab him, and then double Catalyst him, because I hate him. Also, Alchemize is coming up. It's a shame we couldn't double it, but that's fine. There's only going to be one slot here anyway. So, Gremlin Bleeder enjoys his poison, and then his poison. And then we burst him some poison, and the match is won. I don't really need to double this, do I? But whatever. Let's, in case this goes south, let's make sure he's forever weakened. He's dead next turn, right? No question about it. We've already won. It's a good life. I don't think anybody in the chat suggested the upgrading of bullet time, but using my ginormous lobes that were just pulsating with grey mass energy, I was able to see this outcome before it even happened. We walk out with full potions as well. Chumro did. No. Real people. Actual people. Tangible individuals. Be gone. Alright, easiest elite fight of my life. We get our hit points, we get the Ancient Tea Set. We get tempted with a Swift Potion. I will take that over a Strength Potion almost certainly. Do I have any strength scaling cards? Multi-hitting cards, that would be. And I suppose the... Might actually dunk the attack potion over the strength potion. I think the strength potion is more output than a single attack card. Yes, I'm willing to believe that. A swift potion is too good, though. Especially with bullet time, this can just be such a deadly hand. Speaking of deadly, it's very hard to turn down more poison cards when what I largely do is poison, but our deck needs a corpse explosion so badly. I think we've largely solved the blocking problem. Now we need draw and AoE, area of effect. Not thrilled at taking another deadly poison, but it will be taken. Worth noting that I get a card reward out of this, and we could take all 21 of that healing. Card reward could be anything. It could even be corpse explosion. Is there anything crying out to me to be upgraded, though? I can't upgrade any extra draw. The nauseous fumes is not a terrible upgrade. It doesn't get played very often. Doesn't get played often enough. Could be really good against the bronze automaton, but then it'd be good unupgraded against him as well. Oh well, question for chat to ponder over whilst I take a swift water break. I'll be back momentarily. Alright, back to Daisy. I vote Malaise. The upgrade makes it much stronger when using the last scrap of energy. There is, however, Chumro saying that the backflip upgrade would work well since we already want to play it with bullet time. That already requires them to line up. The glass knife gets a lot better with the upgrade, but we don't really do damage that way. Drawing more cards is good when you have frozen, yeah, but we have nothing to upgrade that lets us draw more. Upgrading the backflip only upgrades the block, and by a paltry amount at that. It upgrades pretty much like a defend does. I must have missed the point where we got a second backflip. That is good, though. More draw is better draw. Nauseous fumes for the catalyst combo. I'm very tempted by that nauseous fumes upgrade. Just a little bit more. Gets tripled and tripled again. Now let's go nauseous fumes. Oh, but I'm so sorely tempted by the malaise. You know what? With Bronze Automaton being our next big foe, I am going to do the malaise because I can play malaise plus with 0 energy and it will strip 2 layers of artifact off of the automaton, allowing me to even faster start poisoning him to death, which is definitely our way forward on him. Combats are better than question marks thanks to Face of Cleric. But it's probably an illusion of choice. I bet this is a fight anyway. It is a fight! Hey, look at that bullet time. Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is I've got a lot of block here, and nothing more than that. Do I have any poison coming down the line? Poison Stab and Deadly Poison are a wee bit away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to get to Deadly Poison. I can draw through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my lot. They're not attacking, so the mountain of block that I have here is of no particular use. They're also artifacted up the wazoo. I don't really fear the sentry. Pardon me. Only does 10 damage every other turn. I fear the Spheric Guardian much more. Oh, that's right. I got a ton of energy thanks to my T set. But I still can't draw any further. There's nothing else. Nothing here lets me draw apart from discarding the reflex, which I can do. Could burst the Alchemize, yeah, but it's just going to give me 2 potions. I already have potions. Maybe I could use a skill potion. It might help me draw. It might be something like acrobatics. No, but Bouncing Flask is actually very welcome, especially if I can burst that Bouncing Flask. Yeah, I can get behind that. I can get behind that big time. I want to draw down a bit, so I am going to discard the Reflex to get me to Alchemize, and then probably even Swift Potion to get me down to Burst. Then I can burst my Alchemize and then do other nasty things to the enemies. Alright. I'm on 8. I have space for 3. It's a shame. I really like the Swift Potion, but I want to get moving in this fight here. And that includes bursting my Alchemize. So, get over here. Wait, what? Did I miscount? No, I didn't miscount. Maybe I did. No, I'm sure I didn't. Right, I may as well bullet time, right? I can still melees for 3 effect as well, so yeah, absolutely get that down. I want to burst the Alchemize and the Bouncing Flask. Snecko's not bad. But the randomized costs stick, so that can be dangerous. Right, yeah, Bouncing Flask will apply 6 loads, but it really depends on who it hits and how. I should probably neutralize first. On the Spheric Guardian is a bigger issue to get through. He really is a big issue to get through, so let's do this. Oh crap, that was a skill. Whoops. Oh well. Huh, why worry about it? Because the game just has my back. Okay, well that worked out tremendously well. Done and done right. Spheric Guardian is dead. And hopefully you are either dead or not hurting me. Dagger throw is there, distraction is there. Can I just kill you though? I got 12, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, not quite. Maybe distraction can help me out here. Hahaha, that's kind of funny. Kind of. Should have dagger thrown into backflip to block a little more. As it stands, I'm taking 1. Yeah, 1 is okay. Just die. Weird to take out 2 of the nasty artifact creatures through poison. Feels good. Feels real good. Nothing else to worry about playing, so let's just throw away our hand for good measure and say farewell. Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. Ooh, oh boy, I want both of these things. Well-laid plans and Crippling Cloud. Well-laid plans ensures that I have bullet time exactly when I want it, burst exactly when I want it, alchemize if it draws too early and the fight will be over before I see it again. An excellent card to upgrade as well. However, Crippling Cloud is area of effect poison, really good poison with an upgrade. With some weakness application, that is tough. They're both amazing cards. Of the 2 of them, Yeah, they both really want the upgrade. In fact, they're my front runners for this upgrade right here. I think of the two of them, I'll take well-laid plans. I lack draw, and retain is almost as good as draw. In many ways, it's better. Oh Christ, secret elite. It's a snake plant. Jake no likes snake plant. Ooh, but I have a play and a half for you, snake plant. Oh, you're not going to be happy with what I have planned. Okay, here's how it goes. First, I dagger throw. Right in your face. This is the only thing I can do before bullet time. Discard the reflex that it drew, and I only knew that because of my frozen eye. Draw 2 additional. Now I have Catalyst Plus with burst and deadly poison. Can I just kill you with that? We apply 5 and 5 for 10. We triple it to 30. We triple it to 90. You, my friend, have never been more dead in your life. And I'm sure you've had a life of many deaths. Burst, deadly, deadly, kata, kata, goodbye. And no point having these cards if I don't play them. Thank you, well-laid plans. Thank you, malaise. Thank you, dash. Thank you, survivor. So you can't hurt me and you die. That was an amazing turn against a very threatening opponent. Prepared, huh? I turned you down early on because I didn't need your discard synergy. I still don't really need your discard synergy. There's reflex there, but no. Piercing Wheel, on the other hand, is very tempting. Piercing Wheel is a good block card, a good artifact stripper, immense against fights like the Spear and Shield. Demolishes the Heart's multi-attack. Yeah, and I didn't need to worry about my Alchemize in that fight because I already have 4 potions. That potion belt I got early, proving to be a brilliant pick. We don't really do the Shiv spam despite our early pick of the Blade Dance. I will take that Piercing Wheel. My deck's getting a little overweight for what I do right now. I need draw at this point. Energy also good. I'd love a adrenaline. Take an event? What kind of events are we looking at these days? Loads of them. Give me an event. Ooh. Do we have 2 cards that we don't like so much that we would transform them? Strength does not help us much, and I certainly don't want to sacrifice hit points for them. But what have we got that we don't really want? What do we look at when we draw and go, ugh, you again? I will concede Distraction is a bit awful. It very much counter-synergizes with the knowledge I get out of Frozen Eye. Frozen Eye lets me know exactly what's happening. Distraction is a bit of a wild card. So I think I turf Distraction and... Although Dagger Throw did just help me out, I could be convinced to part with Dagger Throw, or maybe even Poison Stab. Poison Stab was something taken early out of necessity, but it really doesn't do much for us. 3 poison is just blech. Glass Knife? Dunk the Blade Dance. No, because Blade Dance could be a situation where I spawn a lot of shivs and turf them with Calculated Gamble to draw better. It is, in a sense, a draw card for me. Poison Stab is better than the shivs in this deck. Is that really true, though? I suppose 3 poison is actually 9 poison is actually 27 poison, but that requires stars to align for me. Flying Knee could actually go. Although I do need energy. But it doesn't really do energy the way I need it to. I think I'll get rid of Flying Knee and Distraction. Alright, help me out, my good friend. Caltrops and Corpse Explosion. Have you ever seen a better high roll than that? Caltrops, a good solution for things like the heart. Corpse Explosion, a good thing for any multi-fight. Doesn't need an upgrade either. The main thing Corpse Explosion does is the everybody takes extra damage, not the extra poison. You don't care about that so much. Caltrops upgrade, oh man, that's 75 damage on the heart's multi-attack. Pretty sweet. Anyway, we have to get to the heart first. That means getting through the Automaton of Fun. What did I just say I wanted to upgrade? Well-laid plans for certain. The Automaton is not an easy fight, but if I strip through his artifact, we should be able to poison him to death. I could even corpse explode his little minions if it comes to that. It'll be some extra damage and take care of both of them for the price of one. And yeah, if we meet Donu Deka, corpse explosion just wins that fight. Although, I'm on the fence about that, because with Donu Deka, if you kill one of them, the other one's just dead anyway. How often do you die to one of the Shapes brothers? Alright, bring it on, Automaton. Do we have this in a bottle or something? I have options, but which option do I like the most? Probably calculated gamble, because we know we're going to gamble into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, including Nauseous Fumes, which I do want down early. Burst. Won't burst our Nauseous Fumes, sadly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, malaise. You know what? Bursting the malaise to strip away that artifact immediately is not the world's worst option. Wish I had well-laid plans so I could keep that bullet time. Yeah, none of these are worth playing right now as far as I could tell. But yeah, gambling into these 6 cards tells me I would then... And have 5 energy. That's quite a lot of energy to not really do much with. I know. I would burst the Piercing Wail, then the Malaise. And that would actually do quite a bit of damage to the Bronze Automaton's damage output. So let me think. I'll have 5 energy. Play Nauseous Fumes and Burst. Now I have 3 energy. Now I have 2 energy. And then blep. I do -3 strength and 6 turns of weak on the Bronze Automaton. That's pretty good. Going forward, things look a little more iffy. Oh god, the bottom decked well-laid plans is a pain in the bum. Bottom decked all the raw poison as well. Oof. Yeah, catalysts on top. It's the best thing I have to mind, so let's do it. Corpse Explosion makes Spear and Shield much less threatening, especially with how many ways you've got to demolish Artifact. True that. Alright, let's do it. So I believe I said Nauseous Fumes down. Burst down. Piercing Wail. Strip away 2 layers of Artifact. And then Malaise. Very, very nice. Although he does buff that up enormously, but it's a good start. Well, it's a start. Also, because I only played skills, Art of War gave me some energy rebate. This is a much less happy turn, but... It's just Dash and Blade Dance. They're going to steal my cards, but it's not too bad, really. I don't need Glass Knife or Alchemize. I don't have a problem with them holding it early. Let's make it get through my deck faster. Potions? I certainly have potions. Snecko Oil not being the worst of the bunch. The randomized cost can be a shame because it's all low-cost stuff. Yeah, that could cause me a lot of problems, honestly. But getting through my deck faster is very tempting. The sooner I get back to Corpse Explosion, hit one of these and blow them all up, the better. Tricky, tricky, very tricky. I will take my chances, Snecko. Let's work with this. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Dash went down to 1. Deadly Poison is free. I want to get the Bronze Automaton poisoned up first and foremost. Keep that poison going, even if it hurts my Art of War. There's an argument that says Catalyst already. I mean, bringing up to 30 poison from the get-go. I can make it 90 when I get my other Catalyst. I think that's a yes. And then there was 3 energy. How is it not just Dash Survivor? Because if it's Survivor into Reflex, which I could have done, I could have slapped on another bit of deadly poison onto you for even more, but I didn't think about that. They're going to take my caltrops and my well-laid plans. The well-laid plans will be sad to lose, but oh well. Oh well, he says. An attack potion. Not great, but could dig me out of some problems later on. Alright, the problem is those cards remain at their higher cost, but Neutralize, Glass Knife, Survivor, bleh to those. The one cost dash and the free poison stab and the free deadly poison, now those are the wins. Bye-bye well-laid plans. Bye-bye caltrops, we knew that's what's happening. No complaints here. Well, there's Burst again. Where is my catalyst? It's right there. So close and yet so far. I cannot draw the 5 to get to it, even with a bursted backflip. No ways to discard that reflex either, is there? No, there is not. But that catalyst wins the fight, just Bronze Automaton dies to it. So I should focus on poisoning him and keeping myself plenty alive before that. But I do think it's Burst Backflip just to get me closer to it. Beyond the catalyst, there's block, block, block. Okay, it looks pretty good, even with a bullet time there as well. That's rather nice. There are ideas here. Burst. Deadly poison, backflip, backflip. Deflect gets me the extra block to full block the turn. And whilst I could poison stab for a little bit more poison, I could also not get the extra energy for next turn. That would allow me to catalyst and that would allow me to backflip into bullet time, which I could do anyway without the extra energy, so there's no need to. Man, next turn is looking very, very good for me. Okay, just to double check, 3 energy. I draw this, I backflip, I get you, I play you, everything gets played. Yes. However, if I had the extra energy, I could backflip and dagger throw to get deadly poison to catalyst that deadly poison. So that's even better. I will activate the Art of War. And you're in one sad position, Bronze Automaton of fun. So what did I just say I do? I believe it started with a backflip. To draw 2. Dagger throw. I don't really care about Survivor, do I? Do I? I mean, not dying is nice. What do I not care about in all of this? Probably the Survivor, right? I want to deadly poison. I want to do everything. But yeah, the Survivor probably goes. Not so sure anymore. Is it really important, though, to get that deadly poison? This guy is super dead anyway. He's dead in 2 turns, so making it 2 turns minus nothing doesn't change anything. I don't think I will dagger throw. I think I'll just bullet time. Should have played the poison knife then. Oh well. Good chunk. Doesn't really matter at all applying poison to you. Just apply poison to the automaton. Get it super duper poisoned. Block and block some more. Almost full block. We take 1 damage that only allows us to draw yet more. And then look at that extremely dead Bronze Automaton. I don't think I've ever had a better fight against this guy. That was phenomenal. 1 damage, and it was almost intentional. Wouldn't even to do anything, but I might as well style on him a bit more. Poison, and oh, we can't do more poisoning. Okay, well, too bad. Get the heck out of here. Boom. Damn near clinical fight, and what do we get rewarded with? Envenom, unload, and another bullet time. I could almost be tempted by another bullet time. It's proving to be a very useful card. It's kind of getting around my low energy. It's like, oh, I've got 7 energy worth of cards to play, and I've only got 3 energy. Well, how about you just play bullet time? The cost is 1 draw, but if I get well-laid plans down, or well-laid plus, I can just carry this thing around. Issue is, if I draw 2 bullet times at once, it's a dead draw. The other cards are just not even worth thinking about. I really wish I had an adrenaline here. What do you think, chat? Any bright ideas? I really don't think it's Envenom. It's too heavy a card, and I don't do a lot of attack spamming. We either take the bullet time or we skip. But that bullet time almost needs an upgrade. Well, I wouldn't need an upgrade if we get an energy relic here. Boy, do I need some draw. You know what? Maybe we'll find Snecko, and that would say all my problems are gone. I'll take it. There's no Snecko. Oh god, there's a Velvet Choker. Oh god, there's a Sozu. I don't want Sozu. I have like 2 potions plus every fight. I don't want Sozu. Definitely don't want Velvet Choker. Not with all my bullet timing going on. That means the only thing worth my time is the Slaver's Collar, and that's not good. I am very vulnerable in hallway fights. Well, the choice is already made. I'm just glad it was Slaver's Collar and not something like Tiny House. Heck, Sacred Bark would have been good there for double strength potions. Alright, into Act 3. Still with a 3 energy Silent, with a very poison-focused deck. We do not need to path into any particular elite, however we must surrender the treasure in order to get the blue key, and we must surrender a rest to get the red key. So the more rests we get, the better. The more fights, the better, because every fight is more maximum hit points. As it stands now, we could even take the big hit off of the heart and survive. Although we still just don't want to take it on the chin. Looking at quite a lot of upgrades here if I play my cards right. Something like, but not necessarily this. Wow, that is a late elite. I didn't realize they came that late. That's only 2 elites, we could certainly get more. But at the moment, I think I'd rather have rests. Still have cards I'd like to upgrade. Is there a later merchant than this? No, not at all. Taking the left path for the merchant robs me of many elite opportunities. I'm not keen on that. It's good to know if I wanted to, I could go into that elite. And if things are going very badly, we could take our way out of that elite. That's still not great. First room is always a fight. I wonder if you had a second room elite. The elites can only spawn on the 6th floor and beyond. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cannot get an elite in the first 5 fights of any act. Elites aren't so bad with the Slaver's Collar as well. And I am not as afraid of Act 3 elites as I am of Act 2 elites. Act 3 elites are stronger, sure, but you tend to be a lot better set up for them by Act 3 than Act 2. Guess the only real question is, do I want this or do I want this? Combats are good for me, but do I really need card rewards? The max hit points is nice, but cards? I already got decent-ish potions, but we could have better. I could find things like Ghost in a Jar, and that is the best potion in the game, so let's go for it. It's the shapes. You want to hurt me immediately, do you? Well, I have no block, you say. Well, that's not very good. What can we do about this? Don't say nothing. That's not a valid answer. I could kill you. Guess it's time to see what's in that attack potion. Ugh, not the all-out attack, that's for sure. Not the finisher. I don't have any of their attacks. Well, this is kind of bad. Terrible. I want a rebate on this. Unfortunately, bullet time reflex won't draw. I was thinking about all-out attack into discarding the reflex, but that's still bad in itself. Well, this is quite bad. No point even focusing you down if that's the case. You're the one that's got to go. Guess I'll take my 5 then. Do I catalyst you immediately? I'd really rather you just weren't here. Will I make do with 1 Alchemize? I feel like I could drag this out. I could get a burst Alchemize quite easily off of this fight, especially with well-laid plans. And it's a clever thing to do, because I need to fish for slightly better potions. I could stand to lose the Fear and the Strength pot. Hell, I could actually stand to lose the Speed pot if I don't have Artifact. I will take this hit, safe in the knowledge that it's probably the last I'll need to worry about. Meaning I shouldn't play Caltrops if I want to elongate the fight. Ho-hum. I'd be a lot less scared of Act 3 Elites as a whole if Reptomancer didn't know an entire kitchen to throw at me in 2 turns. Oh, Repto. She's always a good laugh. Alright. Pretty good. Happy to see Deflect and Backflip, Leg Sweep, Dash. Yeah, we got options here, that's for sure. Faux show. You're dead in like 2 or 3 turns, so you're not really a concern. I could do a hell of a calc gamble here as well. But I do want well-laid plans down. So it's probably just well-laid plans. Flippity flip. I guess my dash and leg sweep, neither of which I can use, which is kind of funny in a way. Just get that deflect down. On the few turns that you hit me, I don't want you hitting me very hard, so down with that sort of thing. Always want block options on me, don't I? Come to me. I love Retain, it's so good. You'd think I'd love playing as the Watcher a bit more then. There's my burst, that's the card I need to hold on to. I need to burst my Alchemize. You're dead before you can even hurt me. I want you out of the question as well. I don't want this showing up anymore. That's good enough for me. So hold on to burst, hold on to leg sweep. So this fight should be over. Yeah, they're not even attacking me. What a joke. What a load of chumps. Gonzo. I need to take care of that front repulsor before I get... Well, it doesn't even matter that I get clarted with dazed, because even if they do come at me, we've got it sorted. Kind of. You just get out of here, friend. Let me hold on to that, please. Another great thing about Retain is you can retain up to that number of cards. You do not have to. Which is good, because I don't always want to. Right, you get out of here. Stop giving me dazed up the wazoo, please. Burst that Catalyst. Unfortunately, oh wow, this is sad. I need to get my hands on... Holy smokes, look at all those dazeds. Scary stuff. Let's hope you don't attack me next turn. Oh, Bronze Calendar. Stone Calendar, I forgot about you. Ah, damn. Okay, well... We didn't get the potion. That's a shame. Even if I'd remembered you, I probably would have held out in the hopes that I find the card, but that's a shame. Another backflip is a little tempting. I do like the draw. Predator is also draw. But I'll go for another backflip. I do wish it was upgraded, though. Well, here's another Stone Calendar win fight. Well, you could survive, couldn't you? Very rude opening we have here, though. I can block 15 of this 24 coming in. It'll use all of my energy. Although I'd probably malaise one of you to lower it further. It means I don't get my well-laid plans down, which I am less than thrilled about. Also, dash is an attack, so it robs me of a bit more. Probably the cleverer thing to do is to backflip into my survivor to dunk the caltrops, play my well-laid plans because it's just that important, and then malaise down one of these suckers. Still hurts, but what doesn't? And then I can hold on to Nauseous and Catalyst. Should have looked at what I had coming. At least I get the draw a bazillion cards turn. And also Piercing Wail, that's amazing. In fact, if I burst Piercing Wail, I don't feel any of this. In fact, I can burst Piercing Wail Alchemize for essentially free. That's really, really good. Although it only spares me this turn, doesn't solve my future problems. Not a big fan of this Fear Potion. Let me just turf it onto you. Burst, Piercing Wail, take not a single point of damage. Alchemize for 2 potions. Not very good potions. 3 Shiv pluses is, what, 18 damage, and this is 10 damage AoE. And I only have 1 energy left and no burst effect anymore. There's that bullet time that I could do with. Bullet time and bullet time together. That actually speaks towards backflipping into one of them. That way the other bullet time shows up with bullet time, backflip, poison stab, blade dance, deadly poison. I should have extra energy from Art of War, so I'll also go into neutralize reflect. That's still not very good. I want to get that corpse explosion going. Calc Gamble is another option, and I can hold on to the bullet time. And it's a significantly better option. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 draw. 6 draw. Hold on to bullet time and probably backflip. Then we get corpse explosion and win the fight. But I could also play one more card. And it'd probably be Nauseous Fumes, all things considered. No, what it'll be is Glass Knife on you, and that way you'll be my target for Corpse Explosion. Won't draw quite as much. And draw me these, I'll still hold on to whatever. That's a concern. Why not a Strength Pot? Won't do that much extra strength for me. I'd want to use the Strength Pot together with the Cunning Potion, for example. Think about it. You play the Glass Knife, you're discarding 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw this. Hold on to these 2. Get all of this. Actually, dagger throwing the reflex to draw more is also a good idea. Alright, good. I'll take it. Unlike dinner. Hold on to bullet time, hold on to backflip. I love that taking no damage, that's for sure. And I love that 2 of them don't want to attack me this turn as well. So this is absolutely... I thought I had Art of War. Must have played an attack without realizing it. Now the first time won't be the last, so definitely backflip into bullet time here. Yes. Yes. Can I kill you right now? I struggle to see why I wouldn't. You seem pretty dead to me. Seem pretty dead to me. That reflex cannot draw due to no draw, and you just die to pretty much anything. Done like dinner. More healing, more max health. Another Cunning Potion. I think that beats Explosive Potion. Goodbye. That's a nice thing. Strength Potion and both of these Cunning Potions deal significant damage, but I still want better. Hello, Footwork! Been a damn long time coming. I do need some dexterity boosts. Get in here. Transient. You are a good person to utterly destroy with poison. But you require getting the poison operational first. Can't do any fancy crap around here, can I? Catalysts are on their way. Getting these catalysts down will just kill you if I poison you first. So say... I've got no well-laid plans to hand. I'd love to be able to burst a catalyst. Just burst catalyst, catalyst ends you. So if I could draw... I need to draw all 4 of these if I wanted to burst with these guys. But I have no draw, do I? No, I've got to draw 2. And then I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with backflip. As long as I don't attack, I can have Art of War and just make my way through with relative impunity. So I do want to backflip once. Draw these 2. Next 5 draw gets me burst with 2 catalysts. Yeah, I can get behind that. But here's where the troubles start. You're still hurting me pretty hard. And I said, don't play an attack when I have all these attack options to hand to save me. You played Glass Knife? Ah, of course I did. Well spotted. Well, melees will weaken you. I think it's, oh my days, I really want to leg sweep to help myself here, but if I don't deadly poison you with the catalysts... The existing deadly poison does 5, 15... 15 times 3 is 45. I don't feel like that'll be enough to secure the win, because he goes 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. But wait, we're bursting. Bursting changes everything. We get this. Backflip once. Bullet time and do everything else. As long as I don't play an attack here, we're good. Leg sweep suddenly feeling a lot nicer then. I don't think there's any other way to block more. Survivor blocks 8. With that, it's 13, but 14 beats 13. Melees will weaken them anyway. No alchemize option, huh? Yeah, this is where the 3 energy is really hurting me. How do you not take a big hit here without playing the Shiv potion? I can take a big hit. It's not that big. Not that big at all. I'm only taking 6. I can live with 6. Oh, right, I forgot about Centennial. Centennial does the drawing for me anyway. Jeez, this wasn't even fair on you, was it? I think I still want to backflip into bullet time, though. Yeah, backflip bullet time and you are unbelievably dead. Bullet time to play everything. What's better? Doubling this or doubling the tripling of it? If I do 5, then I triple, 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 triple. If I do 10, triple, 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 then I'm doubling instead of tripling, so it's probably better to poison first and then do all the bursting. Do that, do the bursting, triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it, and now we have a dead transient that cannot actually hurt us in any way. And we may as well just get everything else down. Yeah, why even bother? He can't hurt me, and he's dead. Pop. Wonder if I have the achievement for killing transient. I feel like I've done it a few times. There's nothing even to charge up, just press E to win. It's actually a very fast transient kill as well. Good thinking, Jake. Wait a second, what about my alchemize? There was a small chance I could have gotten my alchemize if I calculated gambled there. Okay, well, mistakes were made. Regen potion is certainly welcome. Probably more welcome than a speed potion. Be gone. I don't want any of this. Yeah, certainly not. Get out. Hello, merchant man. Mummified Hand is normally an astonishing relic to get your hands on, but we don't do a lot of power play. So it's actually not very good to us. Those potions are pretty nice, but again, with Alchemize, I'm not too keen on them. Another footwork is very welcome. Might not seem like we do a lot of blocking, but come heart time, I'll be very glad to have the extra dexterity. Is there a card I want to remove at this point? Truthfully, that glass knife could go. I'd love the Happy Flower as well, because we are starved for energy. So it might be Happy Flower, Footwork Remove. Footwork Remove together is 149. Together, yeah, I could get them all. How many powers do you have? I believe I have 2. I have Nauseous Fumes, and I have Well-Laid Plans. Oh, and I have the Footwork, so... And Caltrops, actually. I do have 4 of them. But the thing about the Mummified Hand and its 0 power thing doesn't matter that much, because we use bullet time for our low costing of cards. And at that kind of cost, when I could get Happy Flower and some other things, I think the Happy Flower would pay off more than Mummy Hand. How are we looking for upgrading the feet? Pretty okay. Don't want any of this, though. Exhausting. Nah. Make it so. Right, what are we getting rid of again? I still think that Poison Stab could go. It might even be better to get rid of than Glass Knife. Alright, buy Glass Knife. It feels so bad purging a rare card from the deck. It's like, are you sure this is the best thing you could be doing that? Reflex is a dead draw most of the time. Count Gamble isn't upgraded, so that Reflex is probably more dead than the Glass Knife. Nah, but Reflex can be held onto to discard to draw more down the line. Even so, though, I probably could get rid of the Reflex. Goodbye, Glass Knife. You will be missed. Buy something. Oh, I just spent most of my money. Let's skedaddle. Ah, we can purge another. Oh, God, if I'd gotten rid of the Glass Knife here, I would have gotten a full heal and max hit point boost. I'm not happy with that. Oh, I'm not happy with that. I made a terrible mistake. I should have purged the Poison Stab there and then gotten rid of the Glass Knife here. I could have never imagined the Fire Spirits would show up, though. Any other card I'd be happy enough to get rid of. I could actually see myself getting rid of the Caltrops. They're not that great, although they are good anti-heart. Wouldn't dream of getting rid of Alchemize or Bullet Time or Burst. Dash is an attack. Sure enough, I could get rid of the Dash. Attack's not so great with Art of War, and I don't really need the damage dealing. And 10 block for 2 isn't that great. Leg Sweep is much better. You can have my Dash card. There we go. You're healed to full hit points, but I could have had max hit points up if I'd gotten rid of the other card there. Okay, do I feel like elite killing right now? Repto could certainly do me in, but I'd be pretty good against Giant Head and pretty good against Nemesis, so let's take our chances. Although we could have an upgrade and then the elite fight here instead. Also, remember, I need to recall. Why would I ever take the elite on the left? Because it's a possible 3 elites, but it costs me 2 bonfires to do so, right? Yeah, I don't think that's a good enough trade. I think I'll recall here, though. Also, by taking this, I get 2 extra energy on first turn against the next elite, which could be pivotal. Yeah, is there any upgrade? I'd love to upgrade my feet, but not nearly as much as I'd like to just get the recalling out of the way. Might find another thing that's more vital to upgrade. All right, bring it on, Giant Head. I said I'm a good matchup for you. Let's hope I'm not dead wrong. A pretty bad start is getting this, though. Or is it? Not really, because I can backflip into Well-Laid Plans and hold on to the good bullet time whilst just malaising you and laughing all the way to the bank. So this is footwork backflip. Well, it's at least footwork backflip. Well-laid plans is definite yes. Now I can hold on to that bullet time. Love to alchemize myself a better potion. I'm contemplating backflip alchemize caltrops with a malaise as well. Alternatively, I could just malaise right now. But yeah, I could hold on to the backflip for better draw next turn. We get the burst there. We could even burst the alchemize if we want. Let's not get... Oh, dagger throw gets rid of reflex. Takes rid of catalyst, but without the deadly poison. Do I have a way of getting further down my deckland? I do, actually. If I intentionally take damage, I can Centennial Puzzle my way further down the deck. And currently I can intentionally take 2 damage. I'm just trying to think of any way to work my way down the deck faster. Well, Dagger Throw draws 1, getting rid of Reflex draws another 2, but that still gets me no... Ah, with a backflip I also get into Deadly Poison. But that's spending 1 energy... 2 energy... Oh boy. How about 1 energy? No, that's not good enough. I'm trying to think of any way to get into Deadly Poison, Catalyst, Burst next turn. Maybe just make do with the blocking next turn? Malaise right now means you probably won't take any damage all fight. Not quite. Could also burst the malaise. Oh boy, could you imagine that? But it's better to burst my extra poison on you. Yeah, we got Art of War as well. I think I'm just going to malaise you right now for 4 weakness and 4 strength loss. That's pretty huge. And then just end everything there. Holding on to my better bullet time and my backy flippy. Also got to remember I get my extra energy, courtesy of Slaver's Collar. And even more courtesy of Art of War. Alright, now I'm in the good place, right? I'll be surrendering my Art of War, but Happy Flower will kick in next turn anyway. I'll draw Burst, Piercing Wail, and Catalyst. And with Backflip I'll draw Deadly Poison, and I'll Burst, Poison, Catalyst, and that should be all she wrote. Also Bullet Time should help out a touch. Should. Why would it not? Knowing that I could burst my Alchemize is sorely tempting as well. Okay. I think I'll backflip again so I can play even more cards this turn. But then I need to bullet time. Yeah, I do have space for drawing 2 more cards thanks to this. No additional draw, that's good. Now we bullet time for sure. Alright, now I have so many options with how to destroy you. It's not even really fair. I don't actually think I want to burst the Alchemize, as tempting though it may be. Because I want you dead, deader than dead. I don't want to risk this fight going poorly. So I think it's better to burst Deadly Poison Catalyst rather than try my hand with Alchemize. Yeah, that makes sense to me. There we go, the fight is now very much under control. The next Catalyst puts you in the grave. And with that strength down and weakness, I should be quite a bit safer. There is an idea that I hold on to the Alchemize in the hopes to get back to Burst, since Burst doesn't exhaust, but I don't think the fight's going to go on that long. I should just play one of my probably Cunning Potions. and then alchemize for something hopefully much better. You know what? Block Potion is better. I'll be happy to take that. And it's just a case of playing absolutely freaking everything on you. Keep you weakened, keep me blocked. Play this just because. Play this as well. And then hit you because these get stronger and stronger with every card I play. You wouldn't think so. And hold on to the Survivor just in case. I mean, what could possibly go wrong at this point? You're already dead. You're already super duper dead. Unless we have any other things coming, and I don't think we do. Deadly Poison, super deadly Catalyst. You're already smoked. Job well done. Easiest elite fight of my life. And we've already had easy elite fights. I don't even need to do anything, do I? There's nothing to set up. Well, Happy Flower could be set up. No, it can't. There's nothing further I can do. Oh well, bye-bye. Yeah, you were damn right about that malaise just ending the fight. Holy moly, tough bandages. I never see this relic. Whenever you discard a card during your turn, gain 3 block. Calculated Gamble has just become a very high priority upgrade. No wonder I never see it. You're a rare relic. Loss gives strength. That is a run-defining relic. It's not going to be amazing for us because we don't really have discard. We have Dagger Throw, Survivor, and we have the aforementioned Calculated Gamble. But yeah, upgrading this suddenly became very much worthwhile. If we discard even 5 cards, that's 15 block, and draw 5 cards. For some reason the cards take priority over clicking on the relic. Stabby Lass never fails except... Oh, I've only won with Stabby Lass and A20 once. It's still not Sneaky Strike time, get away. Attacks are not very nice to look at. Glad we already did our recalling, because it makes doing this upgrade easier. Now the Calculated Gamble will not exhaust on use. No matter how good this relic is, we can't have it. It's a big chest, so it's probably a very good relic. Pair, very nice. 10 maximum hit points, but we'll have to make do without. Now we have all of the keys to fight the heart. All we need to do is take on the Awakened one and one other of the Act 3 bosses. Even Time Eater's not a big deal. He does purge poison, but we just need to hurt him so hard that the poison purging doesn't matter. Bit of Burst Catalyst and he's dead. But Donu Deck is taken care of by our Corpse Explosion, although they have a lot of artifact to chew through. This is a guy you don't want to strike because he could give you a curse, and I don't have Omamori. What I do, however, have are some other options. We have Catalyst, Backflip, Catalyst, Deadly Poison waiting for us. You know, Deadly Poison, Catalyst is already sounding like a nice idea. Beyond that, we have a Leg Sweep too. That's pretty good. That speaks pretty well towards just Calc Gambling straight into that. Calc Gamble draws 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's no good bursts waiting for me. Yeah, I really think I just Deadly Poison, Catalyst. I'll have 2 energy left over, though. That's not enough for leg sweeping, and I'd love to leg sweep. Hang on, no, I draw 6, don't I? I can draw leg sweep with it. Wait, no, I got 5 energy. Yeah, Deadly Poison, Catalyst, leg sweep. It's got to be that. It can't not be that. Thanks for the blocking tough bandages. I wish I had something like Juggernaut from the Ironclad's deck. There we go. Poison damage does not roll what attack it's doing, so just get the Writhing Mass. Super duper dead. And worry not. That said, I still need to deal with stuff like this. There's my burst coming in. That's fine. 5 energy. How does this man end up with so much energy? I got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 blocks. So I might actually burst the deflect just to ensure that nothing bad truly happens. Seems weird, but let's make it so. Do not use the neutralize no matter how tempting it is. It could suddenly curse me if I do that. I will be happy taking 1 damage, so I can draw for a full hand of cards, and then just, hey, it's Alchemize. What do I want to rid myself of right now? Probably the Strength Potion. We've come beyond ever really needing this thing. Chug it down, do our Alchemizing. Gain 3 Thorns, good for the heart. Together with Caltrops, pretty good for the heart. What about here, though? Do I have any block at all? No, but I have Malaise. Malaise is kind of like block. Not like it enough, though. Wow, weird to have no block. Maybe I'll just use my block potion, then. That's fine. We'll certainly get more potions going down. 40% potion chance out of this. But yeah, if I have no block option, this is exactly what you exist for. And then just keep you malaised away from ever doing nasty things to me. And I don't need anything, because Writhing Mass is already dead. Already dead. Do love poison builds. Right, even Happy Flower is set up for the next one. Acrobatics, I want you. You are draw, you are discard, so actually you draw 3, and you give me 3 block. I feel like we're not really seeing any upgraded cards. There's meant to be a 25% chance we find upgraded cards in Act 3. But yes, you are very welcome, Acro. Welcome to my deck. Could take the Elite, or I could take an upgrade. I'd love to upgrade Acrobatics and Footwork, but I'd also love another Relic. Genuinely difficult choice. I have a regen potion for healing if the fight goes south, but Repto fights can go very, very south. But with things like Centennial, Frozen Eye, Art of War rather, Happy Flower set up for this, it feels like I don't have anything to fear. But fear itself. Might be better to go to here and then see what this Elite is packing. Because if this goes south, I'm a ways away from healing. And if I get the upgrade on... James, what would I like to upgrade? I really want to upgrade these footworks. The extra dexterity speaks immensely to me. Although fighting the awakened one makes powers quite a bit less tantalizing. Yeah, give me that fancy feat. Ooh, well, I'm glad we took what we took. Upgrade all cards, but you can no longer heal. I do like the upgrades, but I think over 90% of the time you want the rare relic boss fight. And I still want a rare relic boss fight. Who will it be? Hexaghost, Guardian, or Slime Boss? Hopefully not Slime Boss. It's not Slime Boss. It's the Guardian. It's a very, very dead Guardian, most likely. With my 7 energy. He does destroy, destroy, destroy turn 2. Keeping him weakened for that would be rather nice. Bullet time waiting for me. No well-laid plans for it, though. That's a while away. Got Catalyst already, but no bursting for the Catalyst. Or do I? With the Reflex thing, I do burst the Catalyst. So it's Deadly Poison, Leg Sweep, Calc Gamble. And I'll draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. 7 cards takes me to Burst, Catalyst, and you're dead. Do I even want the Leg Sweep? Nah, Leg Sweep is irrelevant. Don't even bother sweeping any legs. Could be convinced to Footwork if that's the case. I can also burst that Alchemize where I'm going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, bring it to me. Just kill it. Killing is good, but even better than killing is better. Should definitely backflip so there's more things for bullet time to do. Even acrobatics can come in and help out here. Yeah, that's pretty damn sweet. Acro away that something we don't care about, like the deflect. And I have nothing to draw anymore, do I? Alright, so it's just bullet time while we're here. Bullet time! Burst. Get rid of this cunning potion, we don't really care about that. Burst the alchemize, please. Ooh, no ghost in a jar, but the cultist potion is a really good end game potion. Not that we do a lot of attacking, but when we do, it'll be a whole lot stronger. Also burst the catalyst. Also catalyst him again. Also just freaking kill him with absolutely everything. Goodbye. Not exactly a turn 1 kill, but essentially a turn 1 kill. Pocket Watch. Holy moly, that is a strong, strong relic. Play 3 cards or fewer during your turn. Draw 3 additional cards next. Makes big, heavy cards really good. We will not always use Pocket Watch, but when we do, it's going to have a very large impact. Oh, finally. It's the only freaking unupgraded card we're offered here, but finally an Adrenaline. I love this card. Ugh, that's an awful beta art. I don't know why Baron prefers that. Yeah, Adrenaline, come to me. Pocket Watch with Art of War and Frozen Eye, that's a GG, oh, maybe. That's another rare relic, isn't it? Rare relic, rare relic. I'm looking at the relics that we didn't buy. Common, common, shop, common, boss, event, common, rare, common, common, rare. No uncommon relics? How about that? Okay, this elite should be tremendously dead, so let's path towards it. Darklings here, again. The reason we're seeing them again is because they're both a hard pool fight and an easy pool fight, according to the game. What does a man do in this situation? Probably Adrenalines. He's going to need the energy. Where is my corpse explosion? It's a wee bit far down, and the damage coming in is already unpleasant. Oh well. Dudump. I could just calc gamble all of this away, frankly. I wouldn't miss it. Because then I can get, let me think, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll draw 9 cards. Draw myself all the way down here. All of my poison's down at the bottom, though. What is this nonsense up here? But it's okay, we get our blocking done by getting rid of cards, so that's no big deal. I might still Deadly Poison one of you just to... Might even like Deadly Poison Catalyst. The middle one with the most health on him. Just so that when we do Corpse Explosion, we've got an easier job on our time. Shunk, 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 shunk. Good, we've almost got this full blocked already. Dun, 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 dun. Corpse Explosion's here next turn, so as long as I do a bit of damage to this Darkling, we are done like dinner. We have our full block. Then in that case, I think it's... Burst the Blade Dance, keep you largely dead. Certainly not getting Pocket Watch value out of this, that's for sure. I'm just looking at my draw next turn thinking, do we actually kill particularly well? The answer is we do not, so... There we go. Let's just make sure that you are on the cusp of death, which probably means spending all of these on you. Yeah, we should be good as gold. Everything's coming up Thrill House, absolutely. Alright, so Corpse Explosion on you, and the fight is 1. Better than 1, it's not half bad. I'm pretty sure they lose their shield before the Corpse Explosion kicks in. Pretty sure. Just in case. Just in case. Alright, let's see. Yeah, there we go. They lose their shield before Corpse Explosion hits. That's kind of unfair on the enemies, but whatever. This game is plenty unfair to me. Do I want another Deflect? Deflects are really, really good with my Footworks in play. All of a sudden, they're a free card that blocks for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's pretty good. Does dilute the deck a bit. but I still want it. Am I sure I want it? Yeah, get in here, deflect. Again, shame it's not a deflect plus. Alright, no Reptos in this run at all. Instead, it is Nemesis with no ability to poison him turn 1. Also, no ability to hold on to things. Actually, this is a very, very bad turn 1. No draw, no poison, no setup, no powers. Good stuff to see halfway down my deck, but not now. I don't even want to play Blade Dance because it'll rob me of Art of War and Pocket Watch. So consider the Pocket Watch draw for next turn. Still doesn't look promising, does it? He's going to smack me with that 45 and I'm going to be hurting big time. Yeah, this would be a great turn 2 draw. I think I'll neutralize him so that he's weak next turn, even though that does rob me of Art of War. If he does hit me big time, I want him to be weak for it, and I don't have weakness here. However, I do have backflip into Calc Gamble for a ton of blocks, so I think that's exactly what I'll be doing. Keep you neutralized, otherwise just whatever. Yeah. In come the burns, and in comes the 40... Well, that's not a 45, that's a 5x3. I'm not scared of that at all. Okay, good. What does a man do with this kind of information? He gets his footwork and his backflip down. He gets his other footwork down. This is not a Pocket Watch turn, that's for sure. Footwork, Calc Gamble, well-laid plans. Sounds about right. I can also Adrenaline to maybe get Nauseous Fumes down as well. Or maybe even Bullet Time. That'd be kind of cool. Sorry, Alchemize. I'll be back for you, maybe. Don't play the Deflect. You don't need it. And it would just make you draw fewer this turn. Yeah. Yeah, Adrenaline makes Bullet Time work wonders for this turn. Oh, heavens, yes. Yeah, this is just a play everything, isn't it? Alright, play those plans well, get those fumes down. Get that deadly poison down, get more poison down. There's no point deflecting, so hold on to it. What about the dagger throw? Better having it than not having it. Alright, there we go. Even if a card isn't useful, it's almost always better to retain it. Retaining it stops it getting shuffled back into your deck as well, so you're not going to redraw it, so it saves you draw. It's just so good. This is so good as well, holy moly. I don't even fear this 45, because Malaise will weaken you even if I have no energy. And I'm going to have energy. I would like to leg sweep, but I'm kind of curious to see if there's a bullet time waiting for me, so let's acro first. Hey, look, it's bullet time! Alright then, you'd almost think I had this planned. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, there's our Calc Gamble. Of course, we knew this was coming. The bullet time ain't free, but I should be able to make everything work with this. It's a shame, there's my burst. Bursting Catalyst is always fun, but not gonna happen. Let's just get everything down on you. Get the early Catalyst going. At least I can turf away a burn this way. Although, I'd rather not play an attack. Keep the Art of War for next turn. I already block everything I need to. Malaise is a bit of a waste here. But I'll do it anyway. Yeah, that is more than fine. Keep the Calc Gamble, keep the Deflect. Just in case I need emergency block. And as long as I can Catalyst you, you're very dead. Hey, look, it's Catalyst. It's not just Catalyst, it's Burst Catalyst. Our favorite kind. I don't even think I want to use Bullet Time. I want to save Bullet Time and Calc Gamble? No, no, that's a terrible combination. But let's face it, this guy's already dead, so... Burst, Catalyst. Yeah, you are dead. There's nothing to worry about. And we'll even have Happy Flower set up. Joyous occasions. He tries to burn me. He fails to burn me. The only thing he succeeds at is dying miserably. Did I already use my Alchemize? Ah, damn, Alchemize is right there. Do I have a way of drawing into it? Yes, I do. Alright, that works pretty well. Completely forgot about Alchemize somehow. There's Alchemize. No need to burst it. Which potion do we care least about? Although I was singing the praises of Cultist Potion, it might actually be a waste of time. No, that's not true. Cultist Potion, after a few turns, suddenly turns Blade Dance into a demolisher of a potion. The Speed Potions, they don't see any real use. The Liquid Bronze could be very good against the Heart. I want to save that if possible. Alright, give me something good. My block potion is back. How quaint. How extremely quaint. Alright, goodbye, Nemesis. You want stars? I'll give you stars. Alright, the strike dummy. Wow, all of my strikes. Like poison strike, and malaise strike, and dagger strike, and bullet strike. Utterly cursed relic. Also smoke bomb. No way. Smoke bomb's one of those lose more cards. Yeah, setup's not the worst thing in the world. Put a card onto the top of your draw pile and then it's free. Could be really good for those times when I draw something on the wrong turn. But it's also good for high-cost cards, which isn't a problem. Yeah, it solves a problem we don't have. Skip. Beyond the normal strikes, does Silent even have strikes? Ooh, Whew, nothing comes to mind. Even Heel Hook's not a strike. Okay, there's no point resting for 1 health, but is there worth resting for a card reward? Only if there's not a better upgrade. I gotta say, Adrenaline for extra energy is tempting. But as a play once and you're gone card, more footwork is also very nice to me. I do like footwork. Adrenaline upgrade anytime. Are you sure? It's just 1 energy 1 time. You would get, I would dare to say, better payoff by doing any other card that has an energy cost reduction. That's still not really what I'm looking for. It can save you. Many things can save me. I suppose the argument would be, Adrenaline is a card that I always play when I see it, so surely I should make it stronger rather than some cards that I sometimes play when I see them. That'd be an argument that I could buy. Energy and draw, it's a good combo, but I get your point. But I get your point. Adrenaline might be better than footwork here, especially considering I already have an upgraded footwork. Draw is more of a problem than energy right now. Well, Acrobatics upgrades to draw an additional 1, and that's a very tempting upgrade. Yeah, because Acrobatics plus a bullet time could be tremendous. Hello, I'm just dropping in to use my Prime sub. I know you need the help, says Select. Oh, yeah, thanks. Life in Hungary is just so oppressive on the wallet. That sounded cheeky, but I do appreciate it. Alright, you know what? I love you, Adrenaline. I better show my love with an upgrade. Right, time for a tricky encounter. The Awakened One. He attacks every single turn. There is no escape from it. Donudeka also attack every turn. Time Eater is the only boss fight in Act 3 where you sometimes get turns where you don't get attacked. So this is going to scale out of control if I don't take care of the cultists, but if I don't keep blocking the Awakened One, I'm in trouble. Also, the Awakened One buffs up by 2 strength every time I play a power, so Nauseous Fumes is not a great idea. He will also get rid of all of the poison that I give him when he transforms. So that's another problem on my long list of problems. What's a man to do in this kind of situation? Well, it doesn't matter what a man would do. We've got the Huntress here, and the Huntress needs good options. Yeah, good thing we've got 2 Catalyst pluses, yeah. Maybe burst them both, 1 on each form. Yeah, the Awakened One is a terrifying one, but you gotta remember, Awakened One is an anagram of weakened one, so surely we can take care of him. If you interpret the spelling of weakened a bit loosely. Alright, well, we do have bullet time right off the bat, because we can backflip adrenaline bullet time. We also have acro if we wanted to go further down here. There is an argument for extremely quickly killing the awakened one with poison and corpse explosion. He'll kill the other guys, and then he'll transform so quickly that he won't have powered up by us playing powers. Then we can play all the powers and be okay. Unfortunately, Burst is at the bottom of our deck, and I'd really want bursts with those catalysts to finish him off quickly. As it stands though, I got poison, I can triple it and triple it again to deal Mondo damage. I got one catalyst in my hand, the other catalyst is right here. I have no healing option between this and the next fight. Too bad your poison scaling exhausts. Yeah, that's a problem. No silver spoon for me here. I also have a Calc Gamble for working my way down the deck faster. It doesn't hurt that much in phase 1. Depends how much he scales up, though. So I'm strongly considering adrenaline. Thing is, bullet time is there telling me I don't even need to spend my adrenaline currently. There's another bullet time. If I adrenaline and backflip, I can deadly poison, and corpse explosion on him. Then I can catalyst with a catalyst in hand. Then I can Calc Gamble into the other catalyst, and now the awakened one is horribly dying and going to take out his friends very soon. That does mean that I have to play killing him without good poison on his next round, but then I can play all of my powers and be relatively strong that way. Just means my poison has no real scaling. That could be a problem. But with the footworks and the blocking and the weakening, I should be able to take him out, especially if I smash him with a good malaise in his second form rather than his first. So what's my play here? If I want both those deadly poisons, I have to backflip adrenaline. What's a game without risk? Go for it. Well, there shouldn't be any risk, because I know exactly what I'm drawing. Thank you, Frozen Eye. Some people don't like the way the game plays with Frozen Eye, and I totally see it, but for this deck to max out its potential, I need to know when the catalysts and the deadly poisons can go down. So yeah, with adrenaline and backflip down, I have all this in my hand, these 4 and those 2. So I go deadly poison, corpse explosion, that's 4. 5 with catalyst down. I'll have 4 energy remaining thanks to adrenaline. Then I Calc Gamble, and I'll be discarding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, I think. That'll take me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I catalyst him again, try to do a bit of blocking. Actually, I could catalyst again, I could even acrobatics further down and backflip further down. Really reach near the bottom of my deck. I see some risk with this, but I'm willing to take the risk with this. Anything I want to play? Well, I have the block potion if I desperately need block going forward here. So deadly poison, catalyst to bring him up to 30 already. Well, actually with corpse explosions even more. I don't actually know if the corpse explosion triggers when he reaches second form, actually. He might just purge the corpse explosion without killing his little guys. That's a real risk I hadn't considered. I'm starting to wish I'd considered it. I'm not going to draw 6 cards with this. It's going to be fewer than 6. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Why did I think I had so much more? Well, that still gets me Catalyst and into backflipping and Acro, so it's okay. 16 tripled is a nice 48. Get rid of this nonsense. Thank you, free block. Makes my next decisions a lot easier. Let's see. Acro draws slightly more, but do I even care about the backflipping here? I'm looking at that bullet time. I don't have well-laid plans down, much as I would like it. I can't have this as my next draw, it's not good enough. Get that bullet time and such out of here. And that's right, the whole point of this is to catalyst him to horrifying death quickly. I wonder if I'll regret doing that. Backflip would get rid of the Ascender's Bane. Yes, it would. Would also help me full block this nonsense. But I could do both, right? I can do this and then I can further Acro. Then my next turn is Deflect, Dagger Throw. There's certainly no Pocket Watch coming in to help me. I do have Art of War though. I think I want the Survivor with the Reflect because then I can Neutralize to keep him weakened, Survivor to block, and block even more with the Deflect, get myself over to Leg Sweep. Yeah, this is actually a good draw for next turn. So don't play the Acrobatics right now, just pass. And I have the Block Potion if things go particularly badly. Oh yeah, he regenerates as well. Well, if I survive this turn, he should die next, and that'll be okay. Out of here, Reflect. Draw me a couple of cards, pretty please. Keep my foe weakened, keep me well blocked. That's a full block right there, no need to do anything else. Although I'll deflect anyway, because I don't retain cards. Oh, wait, we got Pocket Watch, but Pocket Watch is already only on 2. So this is good. You'd better Corpse Explode, my friend. And if you don't, I'll be very unhappy. Okay, what do we do here? Assuming the Corpse Explosion takes out these guys, I don't have to worry about this damage or his damage, but maybe I should block 22 just in case. Can I block 22 just in case? I could hit him with a hell of a malaise. I could burst my Alchemize. Maybe play the Block Potion. Don't know what's in the draw pile here. Start hitting. Well, I don't want to use any attacks currently. But yeah, it's a big... Well, maybe I could kill the Awakened one before these guys even do anything. No, the next phase of this is going to be pretty drawn out. Harumph. And these are the powers that I want to play right now anyway. He's going to lose debuffs if I malaise him, so that's not a good idea. I think I should burst Backflip and see what we end up with. It might be nothing, it might be everything. Huh. Welcome back, Backflip. Well, there's my Leg Sweep if I really wanted to block any of this nonsense away, but I already blocked 14 of it. And if I play my Block Potion and my Regen Potion, I might not be happy about playing that Regen Potion, but I want some better potion options. I'd love a Ghost in a Jar, really. No, I don't play any no powers until the Awakened one goes into second phase, because powers power him up. Now, let's do it like this. Ugh, bad. Well, actually, Blessing the Forge not so bad, but still not great. I really want that well-laid plans down, but it's not really an option. Also, I have to go through my whole deck to see it again. That's also quite bad. I think I'll just keep it like this. So what's next turn anyway? Oh, no. Well, Backflip is draw. Backflip draws me into Reflex Calc Gamble. That's pretty good, actually. Right, I'm okay with this. I don't need to play anything else, but not have to doesn't mean I'm not going to. Yeah, I think I'll weaken one of you guys just in case. Just in case. I can think of a lot of ways this could go wrong. Yes! Oh, thank God that works. Okay, good, 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 good. I've had bad interactions with the Awakened one before. Good to know this is not one of them. Righto then. Where do we start? Probably with neutralizing and backflipping. Keep him weakened, keep me stronger. Get rid of that reflex, drawn to burst. This could be troublesome, actually. Do I have any better block options here? Not really. It's a pretty big hit coming my way. If I use Blessing of the Forge here, Survivor blocks more and Reflect draws into Deflect, which is actually quite good. Gamble is also a block option, yeah, but it only blocks for 9 out of this. I could count Gamble at the very end, I suppose, for a bit more blocking. Also, I could count Gamble a couple of times, but I think I'd rather have my Deflect. Yeah, actually, we're fine here. We're better than fine. We're not half bad. It's actually tempting to burst that Deadly Poison already. I gotta stack Poison on this guy. If I burst Deadly Poison, da-dung, and then count Gamble, it'll block a little bit. Actually gets rid of the deflect without getting the nice bonuses out of it. What's a man to do here? I guess I just apply a little bit of this. I need to work my way down the deck anyway. The extra block is welcome. Full block. And a bit more poison done to you. It's tremendous! This fight should well be in our control because he didn't scale up at all with the powers that I played, and now he cannot scale up from powers that I... Oh, also Piercing Will here to just destroy him. That's pretty good. I think I want to see this Deadly Poison again, so let's throw it in like so. I don't really need you right now. Hey, it did come back. Piercing Will for sure. To keep me not terrified of you. Let's get those nauseous fumes down. I'll take a little bit of damage, that's okay. What's not so okay is you're actually taking out 2 levels of my plated armor. Besides, I still have a bit of regen up my sleeves. Alright, he still can hurt me a bit. What if I burst Malaise and just laugh at you? That'd be pretty terrifying for you, wouldn't it? That would be minus 20 strength. Not 20, minus 10 strength. Might not be good enough for my blocking, though. Do I have other better options? I mean, that burst malaise is very tempting. It's also weakness. Together it might just make him do no damage at all, but I can't be sure about that. The numbers I cannot run very well. I think it's better to draw bullet time and I'll burst a low power malaise. Just get the block up the old-fashioned way. Although I gotta admit, him having no ability to hurt me down the line anyway strikes me as amazing. The fight is really mine if I do that. No way of getting extra energy though, which is a bit sad. In that case, I think I'll Survivor away something. And then I'll burst this malaise. There we go. Now I know no fear. Best of both worlds. Yeah, oh no, I'm being struck by the end boss for 9. Whatever will a man do? Well, he'll keep him phenomenally weakened, end up with phenomenal block. I was tempted to pocket watch, but not nearly as tempted as I am by getting my filthy mitts on well-laid plans. Jake loves the well-laid plans. Stack that weakened. Shank him yet more. Hold on to these. I think Stone Calendar just kicked in there. Alright, this guy is toast. Absolutely toast. All I need to do is just not mess up right now. Don't discard the Void. Very important not to discard the Void. Although, man, what a kind of crummy hand I have here. Thankfully... Oh, wow, even with deflect and plated armor, it's not quite enough. Maybe I do discard the void. Oh, well. Bye-bye. At least I can hold on to this bullet time. Yeah, that is plenty fine. So hold on to bullet time with backflip. Whew, involved. Yeah, the corpse explosion did go off when he changed form, killed his little underlings before they even attacked me. Well, for 11 each at least. Hey, the void is back. I would like options, please. I would like marginally more options, please. Wonderful. Play everything. Neutralize him. Poison him. Poison him. Poison him some more. Sweep the leg. And don't play the backflips because I want to hold on to them. Didn't need the block, and I couldn't draw with them anyway. And they do not interrupt the 5-card normal draw. Great way of getting around the normal 5 draw, which is just not enough towards the end game. Have retain. That's such a pathetic attack. That malaise was a great option. And I'm glad I didn't overdo the malaise because I would have taken unnecessary damage. Anyway, how about I play just my entire gosh darned hand again? Actually, it's not a very good hand, is it? It's just more draw, isn't it? Well, never mind that. Let's just keep you even longer weakened, I guess. Yeah, this is kind of telling me I don't do damage outside of poison whatsoever. If I'm faced off against a Time Eater, I need to obliterate him before he does his foolish. Could be a problem. But it could also not be a problem. Just keep that poison flowing for the poor sucker. Stop hurting yourself on my caltrops, you fool. My gamble is calculated. More poison. Where's the more poison? I shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. Playing attacks disables my Art of War. Playing skills only is good for the extra energy, which we still do have uses for. If only I had something like Tingsha. Tingsha would do crazy damage. Right, do I even have more poison to throw at you? Of course I do. No, there we go. More cards, please. More block, please. More poison, please. More cards, please, even if they void me. That's not a problem. Calculating gamble does nothing really for me. What a joke. The Awakened one is dead. Unfortunately, I mistimed that. Happy Flower on 0 is not a happy time for me. But what's a man to do? Whew, alright. Of the 3 of them, I was most afraid of him. And we come out of there with only 2 hit points missing. Well, it is the Time Eater. We need to be very careful about the cards we play because he can purge poison. And he limits our card plays to 12. Every time I play 12 cards, he steals a turn, he gains strength. He also hits pretty damn hard. He can lower the amount of draw you do. He fills you up with slimes. He's a nasty character and a very bad matchup for the Silent. So we need to overcome these shortcomings. Caltrops is not the answer. Bursting deadly poison with my catalysts is the answer. Unfortunately, I already drew one of them, and the other one is close by, and far before we ever see well-laid plans. So yeah, not a good start. What would Brian Boitano do in this situation? He would probably backflip a couple of times and try and work through his deck to get to well-laid plans and footworks. I need well-laid plans and footworks to survive my way through this. The early adrenaline could help with that as well. Maybe some nauseous fumes just to get the poison going from the get-go as well. Use the Blessing of the Forge potion. That's a pretty good idea as well. Pretty good idea. Do not want to eat the full force of that. I do want to draw down my deck as fast as possible. By Blessing of the Forge, these backflips are going to block for 8 apiece, which is rather nice. They'll get me down to Nauseous Fumes. I have quite a bit of energy, though. So I should probably backflip. Acrobatics takes me all the way down to bullet time, but I don't think I want to play my whole hand. Maybe I do, though. Well, not Catalyst, but everything else I could see a good use for. Would I have the energy for that? Backflip, acro takes me to 3. As long as I can play enough cards to hit him up to 12, that's actually a pretty good move. I could even use the Forge Pot on Deflect and Deadly Poison, rather than the backflips. The backflips don't draw more by upping them after all. Slight complication. Is that my hand will be clogged if I play acrobatics. I need 3 spaces. I currently only have 2. Guess I can get Caltrops down. It'll do a bit of damage, if nothing else. Oh no. Oh, well, I want the Nauseous Fumes powered up before I play it. Alright, Acro. What are we getting rid of here? What's not helping me out right now? That Dagger Throw isn't doing diddly for me. Away you go. If you're going to use that, upgrade it first. Nah, I saw it much more important to do Blessing of the Forge here. That way bullet time is playable. That's pretty good, but I only get to play 5 cards after it. 5 cards should be enough, though. Deadly Poison, Deflect, Nauseous Fumes, Corpse Explosion, Survivor. Should be able to full block and start the poison going. Alright, not bad. Not great, but not bad. There's my draw down that I was talking about. Fortunately, Piercing Wail is here to cripple him this turn. Piercing Wail is all I need to play this turn, funnily enough. Okay, maybe needed to play more than that. Ah, he was already weakened. There's my problem. I don't have that block potion that I like so much. Well, if I play Deflect, I only take 1. That's fine. Don't think I want to play Alchemize just yet. I would ideally burst... No, this match isn't going to go on that long. Play it now. You know what? I'm playing you right now. That'll be a lot of extra block in this fight. 8 plated armor is so much better than twice as good as 4 plated armor. Case in point, right now, look at what he's coming at me with. This would be a phenomenal burst malaise. Absolutely phenomenal burst malaise. He wouldn't be able to hurt me. He wouldn't be able to touch me. Is there any downsides to this phenomenal idea? The enemy will lose 12 strength and be weakened for 12 turns. His single hits could still hurt, but not by much. Well-Laid Plans is waiting for me for an amazing next turn as well. He would purge it with Foolish, but that's okay. I have nothing else to play, but he won't be able to hurt me. I don't get my footwork down, that kinda sucks. Same with the Deadly Poison. There's an argument that says play double Deadly Poison first. And it's not a bad argument, but it's not a good enough one. Goodbye. Minus 10 strength, Time Eater. Now we just need to make sure that we do stupid amounts of damage to him with poison. And I mean absolutely stupid. I just lost yet another run, says Craywin. It was A19 with the Silent against the same boss you're fighting right now. Well, hopefully this will be cathartic to you, because he is already dead. He just doesn't know it yet, but I do. It's just a question of how I go about doing such things. Well-Laid Plans is an absolute must. I can only play 5 more cards before he steals something off of me. Should I do the 5 cards this turn, I wonder? What's coming? I need the Deadly Poison, and I need to save up Burst with Catalyst. I have Well-Laid Plans right now, so as long as I... Let's see, where's the other Catalyst? It's there, and it's there. So ideally I draw down to Survivor plus this turn. Ah, but I don't want to gamble away that burst. Okay, that's out of the question then. How about a bit of backflipping? Backflip takes me here. Next draw takes me a bit further with another backflip into the catalyst. Save those two, draw the next one. Alright, that works for me. In that case... good enough. Yes. Had to think about that one for a moment. Probably get rid of Reflex. Yeah, because I can get rid of that for extra draw, and I could do with extra block options just in case. But the same could be said about just having backflip on hand, and it's a pretty good argument. Alright, there we go. Both the catalysts are coming to me next turn, so I'm okay for him to steal my turn. That means it's, let's see, he's doing no damage whatsoever, so just play 3 cards, preferably poison. This is poison. Don't think I want to play poison stab, though. Maybe get this slimed out of my hand. Happy Flowers on 2. I'll actually have 5 energy next turn. He's going to be super duper dead. But I need to play another card or else I lose out next turn, so I guess I just survive her. Bullet time is cute. Actually, it's very cute. Very, very cute. Still not going to take it. Get out of here. He steals the turn. He gains virtually no strength. We keep burst and backflip. We draw catalysts aplenty. And now we just bully him. Nothing fancy, it's just burst, catalyst, catalyst. Burst. Tripled, 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 tripled. Enjoy your 2673 poison, Time Eater. I will enjoy dancing on your grave. Dancing, dancing. Blip. Ah. I'm glad you found it cathartic, Craywin. Right, the heart is trembling with fear. I prepare my poison daggers and deal 2259 damage, just about as much as I did to Time Eater. Have I been here before? Well, as the silent, not often. Final act. If you haven't seen this before, it's because you haven't collected the 3 keys. If you haven't seen these keys, it's because you need to beat the game at least once with the robot, the Shiv Lady, and the Iron Chad. You don't need to beat the game with the Watcher to have access to this. Right, well, no point resting unless I really want that card. We should consider our final upgrade. In what world is it not footwork? In what world is it not caltrops? That's quite a lot of extra damage to do to the heart. But the way I see it, the heart is dead to poison. I don't need any extra damage. The heart cannot purge poison like many other bosses. It'd be very, very funny if it could. Oh man, imagine getting to the heart with a poison build and it just gets rid of the poison. No, I need to focus on keeping myself alive while poison does its work. And that is where footwork comes in. Footwork makes those deflects so much better. Also 170, that is enough to maybe get a relic, a common one. Oh, wow. What a find at the end there, medical kit. I can get rid of wounds. I can get rid of the void by just playing it out of my hand if I want to. Slimes could be played anyway. Is there anything better? I am eyeing up the blur and the piercing whale, actually. I'm actually eyeing up the block potion. I don't have any cards I wish to toke away, do I? Except maybe the poison stab. I've wanted to get rid of that for some time. Yeah, blur can be good when I don't have good damage options and I need to save some block for the next turn. So at this final hour, I will take the blur. I love medical kit, but actually I'm having a hard time seeing the synergy. If you don't have exhaust synergy, medical kit becomes a lot worse. And if you don't have if you have the runic pyramid, it becomes a lot better because you don't want to get your hand clogged with wounds and burns and garbage. But no, blur, yes. Piercing whale, yes, because piercing whale cripples the heart during its multi-hit phase. No to infinite blades, no to everything else. Except that block potion. If I can afford it, I want it. Oh, but the calculated, the gamble brew. As opposed to my calculated gamble, the gamble's brew allows me to choose any number of cards to discard. That can be as few as 1. That is good. Really good. Alright, I am 1. Now, can we even get to the heart? Because Spear and Shield is terrifyingly strong. Let's color them in regal purple for how strong they are. Also, excellent pot. Thanks to our tough bandages, the Gambler's Brew itself is a block potion. 3 per card it discards. Discard 4 or more cards, then it's better than the block potion. Alright, need to activate all of our thinky things. We have no draw right here unless we calc gamble right out of the gate. Options. Not great options. I really need some draw here. What would it take to get into some draw? Not liking what I'm seeing. I'm not liking their artifacting. There's a lot I don't like. Getting a big heavy malaise off the Spire Spear would be great, but the best thing would just be some corpse exploding and killing. Might be a bit much to ask, because turn 2 in all of this is terrible. You only draw 3. Turn 2 would just be footwork, backflip, piercing wail, which I suppose could go into deflect, poison stab, but this guy hits you for 40 on turn 2. 4 times 10. You don't need me to tell you, I don't want to see that. I could happily Gambler Brew away, Alchemize, Catalyst, Ascender's Bane, Blur, Survivor, hell, even Leg Sweep. Don't think I want to gamble away Bullet Time, because Acrobatics is not far away, because I can backflip into Acro. I'll have a lot of cards that I can play with Bullet Time. No Bursting for Malaise, but I could do Corpse Explosion. Turn afterwards looks kind of savage, though. I'm not good at planning this far in ahead. This is why I'm not a great chess player, amongst other reasons. Might even get rid of Bullet Time. I think I'm relying on it too much. I already have 6 energy. That's quite a bit. If I got rid of this whole lot and drew 7, I can Acro to this far, and then I can backflip to this far. Would really make me want to Blur at that point, though. Maybe I should just focus on getting a ton of block down so I can survive this and next turn, but next turn is horrible. Next turn is going to be something like 60 odd damage coming in. But then that means I don't draw quite so deeply, do I? I need to draw at least 5 in order to backflip into Acro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I like that leg sweep. Centennial Puzzle, yeah, Centennial Puzzle will draw a bit more if I get hit this turn, but I don't think I'll get hit this turn. Could we use the Gamble next turn, get rid of the burns? Yes, we could if we had it. That would require being all the way down here by the next turn, which is a tall order, although not insurmountable if I do crawl my way that far. Yeah, gambling into Adrenaline, well-laid plans, Catalyst, Deadly Poison, start sounding really nice, but there are a lot of cards that I want played here. Right, I'm starting to see it come together in my head. I want to get rid of Alchemize, Catalyst, the Bane, even the Blur, and the Survivor. Draw 5, backflip, draw another 3, then Bullet Time and play everything. Keep the leg sweep. I want that block for this turn, and I want to start chipping away at the artifact on you. I don't care about you, but this thing's got to go. Truth be told, I could Corpse Explosion away your artifact and then weaken you. Corpse Explosion will come back, probably before I'm ready for the kill. Yeah, the way Burst and Catalyst are set up, though. No, I've already got a Catalyst in hand, but I don't want this fight taking too long. Gotta remember, Gambler's Brew gives me a lot of block as well. Keeping the Blur... Blur might be better than Leg Sweep, actually. Yeah, I'm convinced. Keep the Blur, ditch the Leg Sweep. Bye, 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 bye. Yellow. Backflip gets me into Acrobatics, which is very important, but I should probably Footwork first. Max out the block that I'm getting here. Also give myself space in my deck. And then Acro fills me almost entirely. I'll get rid of the Poison Stab. Actually, Poison Stab reduces a bit of your artifact. That's another good thing to do. So does Piercing Wail, for that matter. Which allows me to get Corpse Explosion down very handily. In that case, get rid of Malaise, probably. Although Malaise also, even with 0 energy, takes care of both of that. Also, it's very good for next turn. Tell you what, throw away the dagger throw. Sod dagger throw. Get out of here. Get on out of here. I can still play another card, though. Maybe I should have played the dagger throw. Would have let me backflipped into more of this. But then I wouldn't have the energy to bullet time my way beyond there. Okay, do we just bullet time now, or is there anything else? Yeah, the artifact, but I'm going to be stripping that artifact. Don't you worry, girly. Yeah, I think it's bullet time, because I have nothing else that I could possibly draw. Alright then, so the question is, how do I go about ruining your day? Malaise will lower your strength by 2 and apply 2 weaken. That's actually really good to do. I think I'm going to Piercing Wail neutralize to get rid of your artifact. Which is a shame, because Piercing Wail is great next turn, but we're not going to see it, are we? So if I do this, and this, now I can Malaise you. You'll be weakened and strength downed on your terrifying turn. Then I absolutely want you poisoned and poison explosion-y. I don't have Art of War. I must have played an attack without noticing. What attack did I play? Neutralize, of course. Oh well, just keep that poison mounting. And let's keep all of the block for next turn. Okay, that was really good, all thanks to that Gambler's Potion that we bought. And now I'm glad I kept that backflip, because I need it to calculated gamble into this. Although if I'd had it, I would have had the calc gamble anyway, so whatever. Wow. Thanks to the strength down and the weakness, this terrifying turn 2 has suddenly become a bit of a joke. How do we handle this very funny joke, though? With only 4 energy, because I'd like to play all of these. Caltrops is probably going to have to say goodbye, though. I footwork, I backflip. I have 4 cards to gamble away. Burst is not the answer here just yet. Although, oh man, such nice things to be had. But no, we cannot be tempted by such. Throw them away. Pretend they don't exist. Get even more block. We don't fear this turn anyway. If I do Adrenaline, what am I doing with the Adrenaline? Nauseous Fumes, for sure. Yeah, because I'd want to start stacking poison on you anyway. Alright, bring it on. Well-laid plans, Nauseous Fumes, Deadly Poison, Ultra Poison. This fight is in the bag. Okay, I mean, now you're trying to hit me pretty hard, but all I need to do is turn around. Because I can Piercing Wail to destroy what you're trying to do. If indeed I can turn around. Do I want to shuffle my deck with this? I think so. Does Deadly Poison turn me around? I don't know, hopefully. I need to see what's drawing. Well, Neutralize turns me around and it weakens you. That's a great combination. Blade Dance can also turn me around, that is true. There we go. Now we worry about very little. Kind of a shame I can't do a bit more here, though. Pocket Watch is available, but I need to block a bit more. Still want more poison on you. Let's find out if this turns us around, because Blade Dance will turn us back around. If indeed I want to. Yeah, it does turn us around. Cool. The more you know. Full block. A perfect spear and shield fight. It's certainly looking like one. Where's Catalyst and where's Alchemize? There's Alchemize. I'm contemplating bursting the Calc Gamble, actually. One, two, three, four, 5. And then we draw 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we discard the 7 and draw another 7. I don't care about this draw, but a draw that gets me Alchemize and Catalyst I care a lot about. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I played the burst, right? Yeah, don't do backflip. Burst the calc gamble. I've never done this before. I don't think I've done it before. Go! That is so freaking cool. So not only do I kill you and your friend, I also get myself the 4th potion for my slot. Wait, why did it double? Ah, oh damn, I should have used up another one. Completely forgot that I still had another charge of the thingamajigger. Oh well. Surely I didn't need yet another potion to survive. Goodbye, cruel world. Boom. At the 11th hour, we get Nunchaku. I'm not even sure I'm going to play Tenetarchs against the Heart, but we also get a block potion, making me feel even better about missing out there. What's better to me, Blessing of the Forge or the Strength Potion? Or just not having the block? No, it's got to be the block potion. Block potion can get me out of a very bad situation. Another Acro is very welcome. At this point, I need draw more than everything. Although, block with some shivs? No, shivs are bad for the Heart, unless you really juice them up, and we do not have juice for them. I don't have shiv synergy. But there's always synergy to be had with draw. Give me that Acro. Alright, Heart. I could not be more ready for you with a silent deck if I tried. Turn 1, well-laid plans. Turn 1, Caltrops. Not bad. Catalysts at the bottom of the deck where they belong. Not too far away from the burst either. Good. Is this just backflip, bullet time? Not really, because I'm drawing into yet more backflipping, which is a little dangerous. So it'll draw my backflip and my backflip. I'll be holding on to draw cards that I won't be able to make good use of, which is kind of sad. Yeah, first things first, let's get that Ritualist Potion. Caca. Yeah, we did end up with Mask of Cultist all along. Better get the Liquid Bronze down our throat as well. These two are more situational. There's a Dagger Throw as well. That can help us work our way down, but gotta remember, if I want that bullet time, I need 2 energy for it, so... troublesome. Okay, how about another approach? We backflip and do Acro instead. That gets me to Nauseous Fumes. Trouble is, next turn, if he multi-hits, I'm fine. If he doesn't multi-hit, I'm significantly less fine. Yeah, man, all the draw here. That's cute, but it's wrong. If I could draw my way to Adrenaline to get some energy back, that would be fine. Or if I had any other way of getting energy, that would be fine. But I do not. Centennial is draw. Centennial is draw 3. But does that really help me? Well, I can always hold on to the Piercing Wail. I think I should purposefully Centennial here. And then... backflip. Yeah, the problem with doing that, though, is... what's the problem here? The problem is I have only 2 energy to spare before I need to bullet time. Happy Flowers next turn. Yeah, I'm going to have a ton of energy next turn. So I should hold on to my draw cards. That's the key thing here. Right, Well-Laid Plans is for holding on to probably a backflip and an acrobatics so that I can draw through this bleh if I end up getting the single hit. Hold on to the Piercing Will for later. Get myself down to some meteor cards. Bullet time isn't really required. No, it's not. That's the thing. What if we ignored that? I could actually hold on to the bullet time with a backflip. That way I can backflip, Deadly Poison, Caltrops, Well-Laid Plans. I'll also draw some more of this. I'd love Nauseous Fumes down as well, though. Caltrops, Well-Laid. Caltrops, well laid. Backflip, nauseous fumes is not bad. I skipped the deadly poison, but I think it's better to get the other things down. Well laid is a must, though. Well laid draws this, backflip draws that. Play nauseous caltrops. Alright. Alright. Thank you. If this is my draw next turn, do I really want to draw more? Backflip already draws me a little further. I get the deflect if necessary for more blocking. Survivor for blocking, keep the piercing whale for next. I can block potion and get the alchemize down. Maybe I don't want to draw yet further. I'll take a bit of damage here, but that's okay. Oh, if I bullet time, I can use these for blocking, which is also rather nice. Forge on the powers seems good. Oh, now that's a good thing. Forge on the caltrops and the nauseous fumes is really good. Also upgrades acro, also a very good call. So what am I doing here? Backflip, forge pot, caltrops, nauseous fumes. Alright, alright. Turn after that could get very spicy if it's his big hit, but whatever. Whatever. Get the caltrops down, get the nauseous fumes down. Suddenly worry, but just a little. I can hold on to 2 of these cards. But which 2? I'd like to be able to draw into more things. Like a Calculated Gamble is a really good block card. So maybe even... Yeah. Keep a backflip and maybe a bullet time. Do I want a bullet time? I'll have loads of energy next turn. I'm going to have 5, 6, 7 energy. I don't need bullet time. Besides, there's another bullet time coming up. So I'd rather backflip, maybe even backflip acro, just really churn my way down the deck. But the backflips, they block. And there's my footwork. Alright, I'm saving 2 backflips then. Shame, because I really want to get that poison started. Maybe that's a bigger deal. Piercing Will saves me from the multi-hit if it is that, so if he keeps himself busy with a multi-hit, that gives me a good opportunity to start stacking the poison, and poison is how I win this. And let's hedge our bets. Multi-hit, please. That's not a multi-hit, that's a big hit. And you got your dazed on me, and a slimed on me. Oh, wow. You just did terrible things to me. Okay, boy, this is very bad. Lock Potion gets deployed immediately. I need to hold on to that Piercing Will for next turn. What's in the box? What's in the other box? Oh, well, that's actually quite nice. Get those thorns down my gullet already. His multi-attack will be his undoing. Deflect barely blocks for me, but it does some blocking. Right, this is going to hurt like hell, but the poison must be started. Ugh, I'm even drawing Void next turn. It's looking bad, but as long as I hold on to the Piercing Whale, next turn is fine. We've got all this max hit point to tank exactly this thing. Get out of here, slimed. Guess I play you. It does slightly block, but then I don't keep the blur for later. But I think at this point every little helps. Play deflect, play blur, play piercing whale. Next turn... Ooh, next turn is sad. Should have kept the... Ah, no, not that sad. Calc Gamble will help us out. Footwork, Calc Gamble gets me further down, and things get a lot happier from there. Okay then. I'll play your game. You're staying with me. Ouch! It hurts like hell, but not nearly as much as this is about to hurt you, my friend. Yell at the heart so hard that it can't even hurt you, and then Calc Gamble. It sucks to Calc Gamble the Void away. This is where I'd really rather have my... This is going to hurt even more with Beat of Death, but whatever. I need that footwork down as well. Argument says hold on here. Pocket Watch is at the ready. Pocket Watch will draw an additional 3. I waste 2 of that energy, but I can also hold on to Bullet Time and Calc Gamble, and then I can have a massive draw. It's not good enough, though, is it? I need more poison dealt to you. But there's my burst with my Deadly Poison. Alternatively, a Calc Gamble, I draw 3. Adrenaline draws me a bit more, but there's no block going on here. Actually, there's no block going on for a while. This is dangerous, but that speaks towards working my way through the deck faster. Corpse Explosion to build poison, another charmingly good idea. Next turn I'm free-ish, but I do worry a bit. Adrenaline, maybe even Acro, and then go further. Alright, it's dangerous, but let's go for it. I don't even think I want this bullet time. I have Art of War for 5 energy next turn. 6-7 with you. I don't want to clog up my hand with bullet time. Okay. At least I do criminal damage on this turn, thanks to my Caltrops. Right. We have problems. He also gets Artifact, that's another problem. I need to get my Catalysts down already. Shouldn't have held on to that Calc Gamble, should I? Because I lose the burst if I Calc Gamble. A single bursted Catalyst wins the fight, let's be honest. Because 9 times 20 is 180, so that'll be enough to win the fight. Beyond that, I need only block my way to Oblivion. So with that in mind, I want to play one of these Catalysts this turn, not next. I need that poison damage done as soon as possible. Although, truthfully, he's already damage capped, so it doesn't matter if it's now or later. But I need to be able to block my way out of trouble. I have no block here. This is painful. Adrenaline into Acrobatics, and then double burst the Catalyst. Yeah, but then I don't have space in my hand for all that stuff. However, I could play some stuff thanks to the Adrenaline. Bursting the Adrenaline would give me energy, but not draw. I'd need to discard some cards. Here's a thought. Why burst the Catalysts? Why not just play both of the Catalysts? Just wish I had some kind of block to hand. Draws 4. Only has 1 space in hand. If I footwork burst Adrenaline, that should get me through most things. Also draws quite a bit more and gives me tons of energy to play with. It hurts. It hurts some more. Hey, at least there's Deflect to start helping me from taking too much damage here. Because, yeah, I can just play both of these and I'm fine. Don't need to burst either of them. Currently, I just want to stop taking all this crazy damage. Yes, it feels bad, but yes. Please stop hurting me. Alright, let's get the showboat on the road, shall we? Deadly Poison, Catalyst, damage cap. I need that Piercing Wail for the next multi-hit. However, he can also get artifacts. So I think my better job is to neutralize so he's weakened for one of them. And then hold on to Poison Stab to get through the artifact and hold on to the Piercing Wail that way. That seems better. Alternatively, draw, get rid of that. Get a leg sweep to apply tons of weak onto him so I don't need to worry about the neutralize. I'm pretty sure when he does this buff, he actually gets rid of any negative strength that he has. So maybe holding onto the malaise could be an idea. Keep you very weakened, though. Can only hold on to 2 cards going forward, though. It's got to be the Piercing Wail. Probably Piercing Wail malaise. But maybe not. It does need to be Piercing Wail, though, otherwise the multi-hit kills me dead. There's also an argument for that calculated gamble. Yeah, objective is simply survive. If I survive his next 2 loads of attacks, I win. And I do have a healthy chunk of 6 dexterity, but without block options, I'm in trouble. That does speak to keeping the calculated gamble. It's a block card, so maybe I take Calc Gamble with Piercing Wail. But then, what if Piercing Wail needs to be discarded with Calc Gamble because I can't get through his artifact? That's another problem. And while I'm at it, why don't we just keep stacking that weakness? I don't like this. I'd like that a bit more to ensure that his strength goes down. More for piercing the artifact than anything else. The Poison Stab assures me that I get through his artifact, because he gets 2 layers of artifact. One will be stripped by my Nauseous Fumes. This could strip the other one, allowing the Piercing Wail to get rid of his multi-hit. If he doesn't multi-hit and he single hits me, then I'm in a different problem to solve, but let's keep this for now. And there's his 2 layers of artifact. I strip one of them, and he goes to the big hit, so as long as I can block, we're okay. Hey, that's a block card. Hey, that's a block card. Alright, sweet. That is exactly what the doctor ordered. Get that stinky burn out of my hand. Sorted, and that stripped the last of his artifact, and he's still weakened. Full block as well. Alright, as long as we hold on to Piercing Wail, Calc Gamble, we're fine. Should I play the Slimed? Yes. No. No, I shouldn't. He'll hit me for 1 if I do that. And that Slimed is no big deal. Sweet. Now I can keep the Piercing Wail, and I don't need to keep the Poison Stab because we already stripped his artifact. The artifact would have blocked Piercing Wail. Whack. Nothing. And that is one extremely dead heart. Let's just dab on him big time by screeching at him and then throwing away my entire hand because I do not care what he does. He is already dead. All too easy. Why does anyone say the silent is hard? Whew. Took every potion, took damn near every card, but chalk up yet another A20 victory. Whew. Did we make any use at all of that cultist potion? Maybe I should have trashed that. This was not a damage-dealing deck. Not with the attack cards, at least. Victory! Fan-bloody-tastic. 31-34 our score. I have learned, says Northrex. I certainly hope you have. I have as well. What did I learn? I'm not sure. But I'm sure if I think really hard, I'll learn something. The relics we got were really good. The cards we got were overall really good. I have a hard time faulting this run. It was definitely a high roll. Probably a bad sign that I can only run the Silent with a high roll. Okay, Strike Dummy and Nunchaku were a bit of a waste of space. Ditto for Ceramic Fish. But Tough Bandages, getting the Happy Flower in the shop. Our options for the Bosch relics didn't blow entirely. That was a very high quality Panda box. What were the big wins out of Panda box? Alchemize, Burst, even Reflex. Nauseous Fumes didn't see a lot of love. But yeah, that Alchemize, the bullet times. Gosh, how many times were we able to destroy enemies because bullet time allowed us to play 7 or so cards in a turn? Even though it was essentially a 3 energy relic setup that we had. We used Art of War to get 39 extra energy. A little bit out of the Ancient Tea set, draw the Centennial, 15 energy out of the Happy Flower. My lord. Yeah, Happy Flower and Art of War, very strong. Anyway, great run, fantastic run, but we're not done today. That wasn't spooky enough, and it happens that I have a spooky stream up my sleeveys. It's probably meant to start right now, but you know what else is going to start right now? My dinner. I will fade away into the darkness, grab some din-dins, and then I'll be back with Reveal, tonight's spooky stream. This is where I should say something like, don't go nowhere, but no, if you have better things to do, go and get them done. I'll be back in about 30 minutes.